All right. Yo, yo, yo. Bam, bam, bam. What's going down? What up, Josh? It's all good. Chilling, chilling. All right. Now we back with a goddamn banger. You knew it was about to get cracking. So wait a little hot second. I'm about to get this party started. I'm about to get this party started. I'm about to get this party started. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? Just one hot second, fam. One hot second. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna miss nothing. This might be a, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a classic. You know what I'm saying? So bam, bam, bam. Yes, it's that time, Ramy. You better unmob me. You know what I mean? You called me last time to stop to put a band-aid on your goddamn bleeding. But now it's time to make you bleed. You know what I mean? It's time to make you bleed. So bam, bam, bam. This right here is titled or Predator Catcher Lion, Ramy and the Art of Lying. Bam, bam, bam. So just give me a second, fam. About to jump right into this motherfucker. You're about to jump right into it. You know. So basically, you know what I mean? I was a mob with Ramy and everything like that. I still am. I ain't about to do nothing to fuck up his channel. You know what I mean? But I'm about to bust his ass out and all this lying stuff he's been doing. Even though, like I said, little small personal lies, that shit never really bothered me. You know what I mean? That shit never really bothered me. But I feel I need to address it right now. I need to address it. Need to address it. You know what I mean, I gave the goddamn Ramy 3 strikes. Now he's out. You know what I mean, strike number 1. He called me a goddamn fan. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, "Cammy, weren't you on Ramy's side?" I supported him catching predators. You know what I mean, just like I support a lot of people catching predators. You know what I mean? I was gonna bust him out 2 days ago, but he did a last minute call. He called me the last minute. You know what I mean? And basically try to explain something to me. But in the aftermath, it still didn't make no sense. You know what I mean? Still didn't make no sense. So yeah, a lot of people. You know what I mean? I could be on the goddamn president's side, but all of a sudden he do too much bullshit. You know what I mean? It's time to expose him. So this right now is gonna be Ramy's exposure. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't no kid that you play with. You know what I mean? Thought you probably understood that the last time we had the situation. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's time for me to expose his ass. To expose him. Bam, bam, bam. So we're gonna jump right into this real quick. You know what I mean? But I'm just waiting a hot second. Let me upload some things. Cause I'm gonna start off at the goddamn you know what I mean? Let me start off with like I said, every little shit motherfucker do about lying about, you know what I mean? People talking about he lying about the shooting. You know what I mean? That shit didn't really bother me. I didn't really look into that shit. You know what I mean? That didn't really bother me. Are you lying about this or exaggerating? I know he exaggerated a whole lot. You know what I mean? But this situation, um, this situation, you know what I mean? Uh, got me more like oh yeah, it don't matter. I mean, it'd be like me against the goddamn world. You know what I mean? You ever heard Tupac? Me against the world. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? If I be a black sheep, because I'm black, I'm a nigga. You know what I mean? It's natural. You know what I mean? So, bam, bam, bam. You know? But yeah, uh, in terms of growing and something like that, you know what I mean? Uh, even though me and Alex, you see it on the surface, we're not cool, but yeah, we've been working on some things. You know what I mean? We're working on some things. So, other than that, though, I got different ways to grow a channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got a whole bunch of aces up my sleeves. You know what I mean? I got these chicks. I got these chicks. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? I got one chick that want to be a predator hunter. You know what I mean? She like a dime piece. You know what I mean? So you ain't never seen no predator hunters that's the dime pieces out there. You ain't seen no models hunting down predators. But I got a couple of models that you know that we're in discussion about catching, doing some catches and shit like that. You know what I mean? I could go in the news out here and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I can do to grow my channel. You know what I mean? But I'm not really worried about that right now. You know what I mean? I don't care about doing things. Yeah, uh, I don't care about shit like that. You know what I mean? That's not important at the moment. You know what I mean? Like making money not important. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep it real. So we're gonna jump right into this right now. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna start off with um Ramy and the heroin use, the drug accusations. You know what I mean? Ramy in the drug situation. You know what I mean? Uh, he got caught. He got caught with drugs at the goddamn court. And then while I'm saying this, I'm about to let me upload some shit. Let me see if I got some shit uploaded already. Can I just put it out there? Ramy is only. Let me see what I got uploaded already. Okay, now that's his receipt. That's the case of receiving stolen property. Um, that's not that's something separate. Okay, bam, that goes Jill was basically telling about how she was talking to Ramy 5 hours ago. Yeah, I got to talk about that too. I'm gonna mention that. But basically, Ramy's excuse was he got caught with drugs. His excuse was that he found some goddamn he found somebody he picked up somebody's wallets in a stairway. You know what I mean? And then he got in trouble for that. He said he picked up somebody's wallet in the stairs, and then it happened. You know what I mean? It was not his wallet, and he got in trouble for that and everything. And then only thing I said that was the only thing where I better protect him, and possibly when I protected him, uh, without knowing the full truth, I made an assumption, and everybody basically assumed that my assumption was correct and everything because I couldn't find it at first. You know what I mean? But then I dig it a little deeper recently. You know what I mean? I dig a little deeper recently, and I seen some updated information. So let me just pull that up real quick. Let me see where we at. Courts, two individuals. We'll talk about this dope fiend. Let's put some information about his dope fiending. But yeah, G. Okay, I think that's readable. Is that readable? Yeah, it should be readable a little bit. You know what I mean? But it says on 124, I put some new updated information. Let me tell you how you lying about that. Because first off, I mean, on the way to the motherfucking court, when you walk inside the blooming Dale's municipal court, there ain't no fucking stairway. He say on the way to court, he picked up somebody's wallet in the stairways, and it happened to have heroin in it. Well, first off, there's no fucking stairways on the way to the court. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. So how you pick up somebody's wallet in a stairway that doesn't exist? You know what I mean? That's lie number one. You know what I mean? That's lie number one. But then what he also stated was that okay, yeah, he got in trouble. He said that he got in trouble. You know what I mean? For having somebody's wallet with heroin in it. You know? Okay, now let's break down the story, the truth of the situation. If you look at the goddamn I see the updated information, that's right there. That's the most updated that's the most full information in regards to the story that I found. You know what I mean? It said basically on 128, 124:18 at the Bloomingdale Municipal Court. Forgive me, I can barely read it a little bit because it's real small on my end. It said two individuals were arrested while trying to pass through court security for possession. Possession CDS Walid Alifki, 26 of Hollenden, and Ramy Dali, 22 of Springfield, were both arrested by, they can't see, PTL, I think it looked like. No, but then it says both Elfkey and Dali were found to be in possession of different quantities of heroin and items used to ingest such. It said that Elfkey was charged with possession of CDS and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was transported to Passaic County Jail. Dali was also charged with possession of CDS and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was released pending a future court date. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Court assisted with the arrest. Okay. So here we got two different Egyptians, and they got busted with two different amounts of heroin, and they both got possession of, well, I assume to be needles that's used to inject the heroin. You know, so bam, bam, bam. That right there show you that okay. If you found his wallet, why would there be like two different needles? You know what I mean? I don't know if you know any junkies, but I've been around junkies. You know what I mean? Ain't no junkie carrying no two different needles for himself. Ain't no junkie having heroin in two separate locations. Okay, if you found his wallet, how did he get busted with heroin too? You know what I mean? Bam, 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 bam. Like I told Alex, you know what I mean? The reason why, you know what I mean? Y'all thought y'all could get through that heroin thing because heroin is not no metal. So you carry heroin in your wallet. You know what I mean? You try to pass through, you know, but you think you're going through because heroin is not metal. You know, you're going through a metal detector. You got caught at the security trying to enter the court. It ain't no goddamn stairways on the way to the fucking court. You know what I mean? Ain't no stairwell. You know, so bam, bam, bam. You lying about that right there, G. You're lying about that right there, G. You know what I mean? You said you talking about through a stairwell. You know, where you going around and shit, do the stairs up and down, all shit like that. No. Y'all got busted with two different quantities. You know what I mean? That means that you had your own and he had his own. You know what I mean? You had your own and he had his own. Now, you say he from Algeria, but now it appears that he's from Egypt too and everything. I mean, somebody said he from Algeria. Somebody told me that. But when I looked him up, it looked like his family members. His family members are from Egypt. I mean, his associates, his family members are from Egypt. So that's why I say that he's from Egypt also. You know what I mean? Because he and basically he's in jail right now. He's in jail right now for the same thing, for drug possession. You know, for possession of drugs. So bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? But first off, just to clarify it, that both people, they had different quantities of drugs. That means you had his own, he had his own. You know what I mean? You had your own, he had his own. And not only that, you had your own needle, he had his own needle. You know what I mean? So I don't know who you lying to, G. I don't know who you lying to, G. Now, when you say the charges got dismissed because the heroin in the wallet wasn't his, you got the information from me. You got the information from me. Show me the final deposition that shows that the charges got dismissed. You know, I'm the one that made that assumption. So when you hear about the charges got dismissed, that came from me. And then basically, I made an assumption. You know what I mean? Yeah, it could be a straw. It could be anything. You know what I mean? You know, but basically, what the court said is that they both had their own separate way to use it, and they both had their own separate stash. So it's not like, oh yeah, you got busted and he didn't. Y'all both got busted. They say y'all both got busted. So you had your stash, he had his own stash. You know what I mean? He had his own way to use it. You had your own way to use it. You know what I mean? So, but y'all both had separate stashes. So it's not like you found his wallet with all the shit in it. You know what I mean? No, you had your own shit. He had his own shit. Bam, bam, bam. You know, like you said, if you know anything about any druggies, you know, I'm in Vegas. There's plenty of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? The newer drugs is basically heroin and goddamn crystal meth. That's what everybody on right now. Heroin and crystal meth. You know what I mean? So about your drug use, are you trying to put it over and say, oh, that was someone else. I found their wallet in the stairwell. What stairwell did you find a wallet in? Ain't no goddamn stairwell on the way to Bloomington to that courthouse. You know what I mean? You walk right up front, bam, you right there. You know what I mean? It's nothing hidden. Everything's all in the open. Everything's all in the goddamn open. So that right there shows that you're a liar. You know what I mean? That's your own drugs. You know what I mean? And the fact that you were nodding off that day, like you said, they caught you nodding off. They caught you with the heroin nodding. You were nodding like you was on heroin. That's the only drug that I know of that people not like that. You know what I mean? That's the only drug I know of people not like that. You know what I mean? They caught you nodding off. That's like the heroin nodding. Bam, bam. You know what I mean? You let me know of any other drugs that makes you nod off like that, or any other drugs that you say the doctor should have gave you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I basically showed you that they caught you nodding off. You know what I mean? That's a heroin nod. You know what I mean? Not only that, but yeah, we gonna break it down. I'm gonna break you down, G. I got time today. We got time. You know what I mean? We got time today. Now I'm gonna get you something about yeah. Let's just jump right into it. You know what I mean? I'm going over a place, but I'm coming back. Let's break you down to what's going on. Okay, you say you made $250,000. One day I had to test him right there. You know what I mean? I had to test this cat. You know what I mean? You know, I was like, okay, $250. He said a couple things about it, but then he kept on talking about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been making $250,000 for a long time. You know what I mean? I work for this company. Now let me break that down for you because I tested him, but basically, I tested him after he asked his wife or his girlfriend Camila. He asked her one time, was like, hey, babe, is it true? Didn't I used to make a $250,000 a year? You know what I mean, babe? And you know what she said? She said, oh, it's a $250,000. Oh, is that 2.5 million? You know what I mean? And then he was like, no, $250,000. It's not. That's not 2.5 million, babe. You know what I mean? That's a $250,000, like 250,000. And she's like, oh. So he asked her to basically support him that he was making 250,000 a year, which is $250,000. And so he asked her, and she said, "Oh, is a $250,000? Oh, is that 2.5 million?" Bam, bam, bam. So, bam, you fucked up right there. You know what I mean? You fucked up right there. Once you said that, you know, I had to text you my own self, you know, because she didn't know what a goddamn $250,000 is. She didn't know what the fucking $250,000. You asked her to be your reference, your supporting, and she don't know what a goddamn $250,000 is. So bam, I had to test your ass. You know what I mean? And you definitely failed my test. Cause you know, I should run the goddamn payday loan company. My uncle payday loan company, Quick Money, for damn near 6 years. You know what I mean? I lend out millions of dollars every year. You know, we had the interest rate, $15 per hundred per week, which calculated to be a 782.14 APR. You know what I mean? So if you know anything about annual percentage ratage, you'll know that anybody sign an annual percentage rate that says 782.14%, you know what I mean? That's basically usury. You know what I mean? I was a loan shark. You know, like I said, I was a loan shark too much. As I was a real loan shark because I had a motherfucking card, a business card that had a shark on it. Bam, bam, bam. I was the manager of the payday loan company, and my business card had a shark on it. Let you know what time it was. There's no hidden agendas, nothing. You know what I mean? We had a 782.14% interest rate. You know what I mean? When I say 700, that means 700. That's over 750%. You know what I mean? Per year, $15 per week per 100. Bam, bam, bam. We was a goddamn usury store. You know what I mean? So I asked this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I basically was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, no, yeah, you know, I should make. We was talking one day. He's like, yeah, you know, I should make a $250,000 a year. Hey, bro. Yeah. So you know what I mean? All this stuff, Alex this, Alex that, right? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah. I said, that's not bad. I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, I had a job, you know what I mean? I was making I run the Quick Money. I was only making like 1,000 a week, you know what I mean? Bam, 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 whatever. But then I said, I had another job where I was making like basically 1,000 a day. But you know what I mean? It was basically finding people and then serving them and shit. You know what I mean? I was getting paid $50 to serve a person. You know what I mean? So basically, if I serve people 20 people one day, that's $1,000. You know what I mean? So basically, I had to find the people, find them, and I just said basically I find them all throughout the week. You know what I mean? And then I try to set up like 30 people. You know what I mean? I usually try to set up 30 people to serve in one day. So make sure I try to get like at least 20 of them and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, where I just serve people on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if I serve 20 people on Friday, 20 people on Saturday, 20 people on Sunday, you know what I mean? That's basically $3,000 for 3 days of work. You know what I mean? I'm actually going out the house and shit like that. You know what I mean? So basically, I was trying to break down how I make bread and stuff like that. You know, then I said I had another job, my last legit job. I was making $78 in overtime. You know what I mean? You were getting paid like $54, $55 an hour. You know what I mean? And then you're getting $75 in overtime. You know what I mean? Basically, I was just showing you basically I had one check for 9.5 hours. You know what I mean? It was 8.5 and 9.5 hours, whatever. Came out to $782 or $700 for 1 day of work. You know what I mean? Working 1 day, I got a real check. 1 day, just 9 hours, 9.5 hours, 8.5 hours, $700 So I was like, yeah, no. So basically, I've been breaking down how I make a different bread. So then I asked him. So then, you know what I mean? I was just talking to him math and shit, right? I was setting them up though. I was setting them up. You know what I mean? So then I asked him. So we was talking about a job and stuff about the $250. I was like, yeah, okay, damn, okay, yeah, that's not that bad. You know what I mean? I was like, so at that $250, so we having a full conversation back and forth, right? We just talking back and forth. I was like, yeah, no. So at that $250, at that $250,000 a year job, how much? I say, how much were you making per week? You know what I mean? I was like, how much were you making per month? Then he's like, huh? I was like, yeah, no. How much were you making like per month, or were you getting paid per every week? Oh yeah, yeah. I said, how much are you making per week? You know what I mean? So when I asked the dude, first I asked him how much you're making per month. He said, huh? And then I asked him how much you were making per week. He said, I said, you getting paid per week? He's like, yeah, yeah. I said, so how much you making per week? You know what that motherfucker said after that? Hey, bro, I'm getting a phone call. Hey, bro. Hey, let me call you back, bro. I'm getting a phone call. It's real important. All right, bro. I gotta go. Boom. That was it. Bam. I called him up, you know what I mean, at a moment where he had to do some goddamn calculation and shit like that, you know what I mean? If you were making goddamn $250,000 a year, you would know how much you're making per hour. You know what I mean? You know, because, you know, when I make a different amount of breads, you know, in a day, I break it down by the hour. I'm like, okay, I work 10 hours right here. You know what I mean? I work 10 hours. And, you know, I work 8 hours. I made $1,000. You know what I mean? So how many hours, how much I make per hour? That's how I basically break it down. Shit like that. You know what I mean? So if you making goddamn $250,000 a year, if I ask you how much you make per month, you're not gonna be like, huh? If I ask you how much you make per week, you're not gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call you back, and you never have that discussion again. You know what I mean? So bam, I just set him up for the rope a dope. You know what I mean? We had a full conversation about how much you make. So I just broke down the number. I'm like, okay, so how much you make per month? He couldn't think of it alive quick enough. You know what I mean? Because basically, I'm asking specific mathematical questions. You know what I mean? You couldn't think of a fucking lie that quick enough. You know what I mean? You making $250,000 a year. You better know how much you're making per week, per hour, per day. You know what I mean? You say you're working Monday through Friday. You're making Monday through Friday, but you say you quit that job because you don't want to work for nobody. Okay, so you quit. So you quit a $250,000 job because you don't want to work for nobody. Come on now, who does that, G? Who does that? You know what I mean? But he didn't realize how much money you gotta make in order for you to have a $250,000 job. You know what I mean? You know. So when I asked him, he was stuck. He couldn't figure out quick enough. Damn, if I'm making $250,000 a year, how much do I make per month? He couldn't figure it out that quick enough. You know what I mean? Because we was having a fast conversation. And the brain couldn't calculate that quick enough. You know what I mean? You couldn't calculate. You know what I mean? If it was true, he would already know. You know what I mean? If you're making $250,000 a year, you know how much how much money you're making per month. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't make no $250,000 a year. People don't make $100,000 a year. You know what I mean? So if you're making $1 million a year, you know what I mean? You should know how much money you're making per month. You know what I mean? If you're getting paid by the week, you should know how much money you're getting paid by. If you're getting paid by a month, you should know how much money you're getting paid per month. See? You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to be like, okay, I'm gonna call you back, or say, huh? You know what I mean? You're saying, huh, because you're trying to think. You know what I mean? You're trying to think, but them numbers too big enough for you to think that quick, G. Even though they're small numbers, the only thing you're just looking at them zeros. Them zeros that you can't count. You know what I mean? ain't nothing but two real numbers. That 2 and that 5. You know what I mean? The rest is zeros, G. But you can't calculate that shit that quick. It should be easy, G. I mean, that should have been real easy. You know how much you make per month? You could have guessed. You could have did a quick guess. You see, it's 2.5. You know what I mean? It's only 12 months. Break that down, G. You know what I mean? You know the first number would be two something, G. It'd be two. I mean, that's common sense, G. But you couldn't think that quick, G. You know what I mean? You're like, I caught you. I basically set you up. That's called a rope dope. You know what I mean? That's called a rope dope. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's called the goddamn rope dope. You know what I mean? You could have done an educated guess. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, it's 12 months. Da-da-da. You know what I mean? What's 20 times 12? You know what I mean? Shit like that and everything. You know what I mean? 20 times 12, 24. You know what I mean? You know it's a 2 and a 4 right there. I'm just saying, G. You know what I mean? So basically you gotta know you gotta make at least you make a minimum of $20,000 a fucking month, G. That should have been easy for you. If you really make that much money, you could have been like, okay, I make about 25,000 to 20,000, 25,000 a month. You know what I mean? You say that you could have been at that average. You know what I mean? Because 20,000 a month is goddamn 240,000, G. The rest is you got 10,000 left throughout the rest of the goddamn 12 months to break it down. You know what I mean? 10,000 between motherfucking 12 months and shit, G. You know what I mean? You could have just guessed. You know what I mean? But you had no clue. You had no fucking clue how much money you're supposed to get per week. You know what I mean? How much money you're supposed to get per week in order to make a $250 job, G. You know what I mean? You could have been like, okay, it's real easy, G. You know what I mean? Real easy. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I made $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? So I know the more days I would work, the more money I got. But I set it up. You know what I mean? I set it up. You know what I mean? So your dumb ass, I set you ass up. You know what I mean? That's why I told you. I basically explained to you how I was making $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? I said I'll make $1,000 a day. I said I made $1,000 a week at quick money. But then I said I had another job where I was making $1,000 a day. I explained to you this. I basically give you different hints. You know what I mean? So if your dumb ass is working 5 days a week, you know what I mean? You made at least a fucking $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to say that your dumb ass gonna quit $1,000 a day job? You know what I mean? To basically cause you don't feel like working for nobody? When you making $1,000 a day, motherfucker, you working for your goddamn self. You know, especially a job that's working on goddamn commission. You not working for nobody, you work for your goddamn self, G. When I make $1,000 a day, you think I was like, oh yeah, I'm working for somebody? Hell no, I'm working for my goddamn self, G. $1,000 a day job is a good job. Ain't nobody quitting no goddamn $1,000 a day job. Cause you making 250,000, you making over $1,000 a day every day. You going to work, you making over $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? You making over $100 an hour. If you're working 8 hours, you're making over $100 an hour. Ain't nobody quitting no goddamn job that's living with their goddamn mama and their uncle Osama from the Bay. You know what I mean? The other uncle, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody quitting no goddamn $1,000 a day job and live what they got, to be happy living with their mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be happy to live with your mama and daddy. You know? You just talking about, oh, this and that. No, G, you too cheap to ever make that much money, G. You too cheap to ever make that much money, G. I know bums that give out, you know what I mean, more money, they give out more tips than you. I'm just saying, G. Too cheap, G. So your dumb ass couldn't figure out a lie quick enough to realize that to make $250,000 a year, you working goddamn 5 days a week, you're making over $1,000 a day every day. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just keep it real. You know, the way that you deal with money, the way that you so cheap and shit, you ain't never made $1,000. You never made over $1,000 a day job, G. You ain't never made over $1,000 a day job. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real, man. So that right there, you lie about that shit, G. You lie about fucking that shit, G. You know what I mean? You know, all the shit that you sold, insurance and shit like that. I sold loans. I did all this shit when I was 18. I was a manager of a goddamn I could say Fortune 500 company. You know what I mean? But I was a manager of a shoe company in Fedco, shoe department, whatever, back in the days. I was a manager, I was assistant manager, I was 18. You know what I mean? But I was also working for TriStar Mortgage. The dude was doing that mortgage scams and shit. We basically refinancing the homes. You know what I mean? I was 18. I did a lot of things before I was 18, before I turned 19. A lot of different jobs and shit like that. So home insurance, same thing you say you did. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody making no $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? Selling no goddamn home insurance, you dumb fuck. You know what I mean? And they're gonna say they're gonna quit that job, you dumb fuck. It's not only that, say you're doing it for years, you dumb fuck. You have no possessions to basically account for that. A BMW that you're paying for, you know what I mean? And a goddamn and some Gucci shoes. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? You don't gotta make $100,000. You can make the motherfucking especially when you live with your parents and everything, you ain't paying no bills. Live with your goddamn parents, they ain't paying no bills and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? You could buy the same shit you got on SSI. You ain't got no bills. Live with your mama. I'm just saying, G. So when you try to say that you made over $250,000 a year, that's a lie. Cause I'll bust your ass out to ask you how much you make motherfucking per month and per week. You had no answer. You had no answer. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta call you back. Now so you gotta call a nigga back. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just saying, G. That shit is crazy. Now shit. Let's break down to. I'm gonna go back with this. I talked about this a little bit yesterday. That's Jill, GOT. You know what I mean? GOT. But this is part of your destruction. You talking to this white chick. You know what I mean? You talking to this white chick. You know what I mean? Basically, got you in this situation right now. That's why you're in this situation. She gave you your motherfucking third strike. You know what I mean? So basically, we had a situation the other day and shit. Well, I call her Ramy and shit like that. You know, you talk about collaboration because I talk about collaborating with Ramy and shit like that and everything and all kind of shit. And he's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. He said, yeah, no, I'll see about putting you on in about a month and everything. You know, putting you on in about a month. And he basically telling me, I was like, well, shit, I'm doing catches right now. He's like, man, well, bro, you might want to hold off on those catches and everything. That's what he tell me. He's like, you might want to hold off on the catches because you don't really know all the rules and regulations about the laws and everything. I said, sure I do. I know about laws. That's one thing I studied. You know what I mean? And I also practice law. Even though I'm not a lawyer, I practice law and everything. Okay, yeah, but you don't know, they be taking your phones and everything. I said, oh, look, well, I know about the law. Ain't nobody gonna take my phone. I'm not worried about that. Oh yeah, but you don't want to get yourself in trouble and all that kind of stuff. But it's up to you, bro. You know what I mean? Because if you fuck up, then I ain't gonna let you on later on or something. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to learn more information about this before you do it and shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But yeah. That's what I'm gonna get to. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna get to. Yeah. So like basically, I tried to hook her up with being a mod, but it turned out that she was already talking around me. And basically Ramy tried to act like he didn't know who I was talking about. I was like, hey, you should make Jill T a mod. You should make her a mod and everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You should make her a mod. And then all of a sudden, he was like, hey, bro, you sure we could trust her? You sure we could trust her? But the whole fucking time, he was talking to her. You know what I mean? He was talking to her. You know what I mean? But he was acting like he didn't know who the fuck she was. You know what I mean? But this bitch already had his number, was calling him and shit. Not just calling him. She was hitting him up on Instagram. You know what I mean? Because later on, I found out, because after a while, she hit me up on Instagram. Oh, Cam, let me see your face. I'm like, no, I got the COVID beard. I ain't got no shade. You know what I mean? I think she tried to make sure I was not catfishing. Then she basically was begging me, oh, come on, let me just hear your voice. Please come on call. You know what I mean? I just want to hear your voice, Cam. Just make sure it's you, Cam. So I say, okay. So I finally answered her call or video chat. You know what I mean? I turned off the camera. So we talking on there. So she's like, yeah, this is me. This is me, Jill. Da da da. Blah blah blah. This is me. Hi, hi, Cam. So after a while, she talking. She's like, okay, just put on your camera. Let me see you. Let me see your camera. Let me see you, Cam. I want to see your eyes when I talk to you, Cam. I want to see your eyes. I don't know. I mean, I want to see your eyes. So I said, man, come on. You already said, come on, Cam. I ain't go. You know what I mean, I don't care about your hair, Cam. I don't care about hair. My hair is nappy too. I was like, yeah, but I'm a nigga. You different. My hair get real curly. I'm gonna get nappy. I'm like, no, I want you. I don't nobody see me like this shit. You know what I mean? Looking all crazy for real. Oh, come on, I don't care, Cam. I don't care. So basically, I saw her right there. Then later on, she made a confession to me. She made a confession. She said, here you go, bam. She said, Cam, just to put this out there, you and Ramy are the only one people knowing what I generally look like. You know what I mean? Because she didn't have this picture up before. She just had some other fake picture. Then she had like a picture with her mask on. And then finally, she got comfortable talking to Ramy and talking to somebody else. You know what I mean? Because she tried to talk to somebody else, one of our mods, to make Ramy jealous. You know what I mean? She tried to make Ramy jealous by talking to one of our mods. And she basically told Ramy, oh, I kind of was talking to him when you disappeared. I hope you're not mad at me like that. You know what I mean? So basically, they had some type of relationship going on. You know what I mean? Over the phone. You know what I mean? It said Ramy and Jill are working against me. Hey, they can't work against me because I already busted them out and shit. You know what I mean? Because basically, the first strike I gave them was was when I first basically rogue mod when I first rogue mod Alex. You know what I mean? I rogue mod Alex. When I say rogue mod him, well basically Ramy had some comments disappear from his thing, whatever. And then basically I was a moderator for Alex and I started deleting some of his comments and shit like that. You know what I mean? While I was deleting them, I was talking to Ramy. So Ramy knew about the deletion. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? Because after a while, he didn't believe me. He's like, no way, bro. You're not deleting. He was like. Then what he said was, hey, delete his comments. You know what I mean? I guess he told me like, hey, delete his comments, the first 5 videos to like about 40 comments. Show me how much of a loyal fan that you are. You know what I mean? Bam. Right there was strike number 1. This motherfucker called me a goddamn fan. You know what I mean? He wanted me to. He told me to delete his Alex comments of his video down to 40 to show me how much of a loyal fan I am of his. First off, bitch, I ain't no fan of no goddamn man. No, bam, bam, bam. I ain't a fan of nobody. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? If I support you, that'll make me no goddamn fan. You know what I mean? So that was strike number 1. You know what I mean? Strike number 2, when Alex told me that you told him like, hey, you told Alex to calm down. You said something about, you told Alex, I'm gonna get retarded. I'm gonna get a retarded ass Dante on you. Man, that was strike number 2. We didn't know you. You don't know me. You don't know me that much to call me retarded. You know what I mean? You're not my friend. We basically socialized on his phone a few times. You know what I mean? You know, and I got a lot of people that call me that know me, call me an educated fool. You know what I mean? Talking about Dante got that dumb strength. He got all this bullshit, all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So you didn't know me. We're not close enough for you to be like, tell another person you're going to get retarded at Dante on you. You know what I mean? That was strike number 2. And strike number 3 happened goddamn a couple days ago when I called you up. It was like, yeah, you know, actually about what's going on with the making the Predator catches the Lions, Las Vegas. And then I was like, you said something about, yeah, it's gonna be like a month. But then you're like, yeah, no. But then you said, after I called you, you're like, yeah, no, I know I said it's gonna be a month, but it might be a little bit longer during the month because some girl, she told me that you out here fucking up and everything. I'm like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, she's talking about that you up there that you picked the wrong person. The Predator 4 different times. And you out here getting drunk, doing catches, and I said, first off, you know what I mean? Whoever told you that's a goddamn lie. I didn't pick no motherfucking person 4 times. Wrong. I said I picked one person on my second catch. I went up to him because he had a gray or blue sweater. I forgot what it was, but you know what I mean? It's still on video. You know what I mean? I didn't include it in there. I didn't block it out. know what I mean? So I went up to one dude. He was trying to buy drugs. And I thought he was trying to meet the person. You know what I mean? It turned out to be a wrong person. But then I found the right person about like 5 minutes later. And the person I accused, he basically passed by me. He basically passed by the right person while I was confronting him. I said, "Oh, hey, I thought this was you. You see, I got the same color sweater on. You know what I mean? But let you know, here's the predator. You know what I mean? I know you're trying to buy some drugs and shit. You know what I mean? But here's the predator right here. You know what I mean? That happened one time. You know what I mean? If it did happen multiple times, which it didn't, you know, it wouldn't matter anyway. I mean, but the fact is, it happened one time. And that was it. You know, and I found the right person. So yeah. Jill, the only way she catfishing because her teeth. You know what I mean? Because when she smiled, her teeth, her mouth looked like a goddamn can opener. She go with them cans with her mouth with her grill. You know what I mean? So yeah. So after that, I'm like, man, I said, whoever told you that's a lie. And he's like, yeah, well, you out here getting drunk and stuff. I said, yeah, I'm a grown man. I said, yeah, I did a catch. And after the catch, I went down to Fremont experience to basically show the Vegas experience. And yeah, I got drunk. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? After my catch, so what that mean? What that mean? I'm grown. I can't get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, so I was like, what else? What else did they say? Okay, well, bro, okay, yeah, bro, I'll call you back. Boom. So they say, you'll call me back, right? So immediately after that, I send the motherfucker text message. I like, yeah, no. I said, thanks for letting me know. I got that Jill been talking behind my back. I mean, I'm glad you let me know I got a snake in my garden, right? So then, like about 8 hours later, he texts me back like, "Hey, I didn't say Jill told me. I didn't say Jill told me that." And then he said, "Hey, stop assuming." He said, "Stop assuming things, dummy." He told me, "Stop assuming things, dummy." He called me a dummy. You know what I mean? Bam! That's strike number 3 for you, bitch. You know what I mean? That was strike motherfucking 3. You know what I mean? So he basically was saying that my assumption was wrong, in which my assumptions be made off of logical. I don't make when I make assumptions or, you know what I mean, or educated guess, you know what I mean? It's like I'm barely wrong. I mean, my educated guess be on point like a motherfucker because it based upon facts. I base my educated guess upon facts upon fact. The more facts you have when you make a guess in any type of science, the more you come to a proper conclusion. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, but basically, it turned out that my shit was right because later on, right before I'm about to do a video on him, he called me up. Did I do a video yesterday or the day before yesterday, wherever it was, when I talked about uh, the goddamn Jill T. You know what I mean? When I talk about Jill T. She basically was she basically Ramy basically told me, oh yeah, she did tell she was the one that was telling me talking shit about you. You know what I mean? But my thing was, he thought we were cool and shit, you know what I mean? But we're not, because basically when people talk shit about you, I'm telling you. So basically, you got Jill talking shit about me to the mods, to you. You know what I mean? But you didn't tell me nothing. You know what I mean? You basically told me, oh, somebody, basically what you do, when I asked you about something, you tell me about them talking shit about me, but you don't tell me it's her. Because you still trying to get some pussy from her. You know what I mean? You get some pussy from her, don't get no hair from her. I mean, because she'll tear your shit up with them teeth. She'll tear your shit up with them teeth, G. You know what I mean? She got the real British teeth. You ever seen them people fucking in Britain with them teeth and shit? She got the British teeth. So bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? They said John, working yeah, G. You know what I mean? I already know they were trying to work against me. He tried to get me to stall him out and shit, but no, I ain't about to stall you out, G. You know what I mean? It's your exposing time, G. It's your exposing time and shit, G. So, bam. I already proved to you that the heroin nodding, that's yours. You're a heroin addict. You know what I mean? The drugs you say weren't yours, they were yours, G. Those your drugs. You know what I mean? All that shooting shit, I don't care about that shooting. If you got shot or not, shot at or not, you know what I mean? I don't care about that. That's a little minor bullshit to me. You know what I mean? Another thing I told you about, about, okay, you gonna take your RV trip? Ain't no RV trip, G. You know what I mean? Ain't no RV trip happened yet. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with that. That's another thing. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, no, yeah. I was like, yeah, the proof gonna be inputting if you take the RV trip or not. No, but somehow you conveniently got sick. You conveniently got sick when it was time to pay up. I mean, you must have been some dude gave you $500 a donation, $600 donation to go to basically take a picture of them or something, do your RV trip, but that's out the window. You know what I mean? You haven't done that. Haven't done no RV trip. You know I mean, so part of my support was contingent on you taking the RV trip too. My continued support. You know what I mean? My continued support. You know what I mean? But you don't tell motherfuckers you don't take an RV trip, go to Dubai and all this bullshit. You know what I mean? And don't do nothing. You don't do neither one. No RV trip, no Dubai. None of that shit, man. You know what I mean? You're talking about there's a lot of predators in Dubai. There's a lot, well, you know what I mean? A lot of predators here. Why the fuck you want to catch predators aboard? You know what I mean? All different countries when that's not really affecting people here. You know what I mean? You exposing them here. You exposing motherfuckers. Most of the people that watch you is in the United States. Watch us in the United States. So that'd be pointless to go catch goddamn predators in the goddamn jungles of Africa. You know what I mean? In goddamn Australia, and different places where you don't live there, and majority of people don't watch you. You know what I mean? So us, anybody trying to expose goddamn predators in Iceland, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense when everybody watch you is from America. Majority of people watching you from America. You know what I mean? So no Dubai trip. No goddamn trip around the goddamn United States. You know what I mean? I was doing the calculation for you and shit, and I knew that your cheap ass wouldn't want to pay for this shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I took a goddamn RV trip for goddamn 2 days. That was like a goddamn $1,000 basically. You know what I mean? 2 or 3 days, basically $1,000. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So we already did the calculation with you and everything. I calculated that you cheap as hell. You think you about to get a goddamn 2 weeks RV trip for goddamn $1,500, and that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You say you calculate to be 5,000, and that for a goddamn a long trip like that, that's not gonna be true anyway. Your calculation is way off. You know what I mean? You're not the brightest person in the world. We already know that. We already know you're not the brightest person in the world. I mean, me and Alex always talk about that. About you, I always tell him, like, yeah, you're not the brightest person in the world. You know what I mean? Another thing, like I said, Alex got you. Like I said, I basically bring you back from one to quit. You know what I mean? Alex had you down and out. You're ready to quit. You know what I mean? Had your chick, Camilla, was out there passing out information. That was another thing that made you hot. You know what I mean? But the drug allegation basically had you gone. The shit about your girlfriend, about you cheating your girlfriend. Are you trying to cheat your girlfriend? He basically kind of he had you, but then I brought you back. I gave you life. You know what I mean? I'm the one that gave you life when I started attacking him. You know what I mean? I'm the one that gave you life when I started supporting you. Other than that, though, you was going and out. You was going and out. You know what I mean? You had your little back and forth and shit, but he had you. You had him for a while in July. You know what I mean? But he had you on that one before. And then I have you do a comeback. You had him, but you know how to do no finishing blows. You had him. You can have no finishing blows. You know what I mean? Remember, you were 600 subscribers away from him, and you thought you were gonna catch up and shit. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, you realize that I stopped attacking him on his page. You know what I mean? Because since you was like you were so much saying, okay, I got this. I know what I'm doing, bro. Every day for a whole week, you was like, oh, tomorrow I'm about to pass him up and sub. I was like, no, you're not. I was saying about next week, but you kept on saying tomorrow. Every time you said tomorrow, so I said, okay, let me sit back. Let me not do nothing. Let me just let this shit play out. Let me just show you how much a fool he is. I mean, because that Napoleon complex shit I mean, had me slowing down on helping you. So I said, okay, since you playing the Napoleon role, you know what I mean? Since you playing the Napoleon role, let me show you what happened to Napoleon. You know what I mean? Let's see what happened to Napoleon. So I let that shit played out. You know what I mean? Now you see how this shit played out. Now he over 10,000. He went you went from being 600. You went from being 600 behind him to now you're about 10,000 behind him now. You know what I mean? So bam, bam, bam. Another thing you lied about was that the dude was basically threatening your life. You know what I mean? He had some guy. He had some guy that was um playing you for food and shit like that. You know what I mean? Alex had to do play you for food. Act like he was somebody else. And then what you said was the person who threatened your life. I mean, I asked the predator report dude to send me the full chat, send me the full message. And which he said basically after a while he got back to me and said that was the only message that was the full message that Alex sent him. And then what I said was below the message at the bottom, it was some more talking and shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, there gotta be more to it. I read the whole message. We listened to the whole speech and everything. There was no type of death threat. There's no type of death threat. I mean, so like I said, I went back and reviewed the goddamn message, and I seen that below when I said additional message, it was just like one additional line, one additional line. But basically, like you lied about that shit too and shit. You know what I mean? So Alex played you. You know what I mean? And then you gave him a fucking bonus by lying about a death threat. You know what I mean? He was not expecting that. He was just trolling your ass, and you basically while he trolling you, you know what I mean? Him and his buddy trolling you and shit. You came out with another lie talking about somebody threatening your life. I mean, but there was no evidence of that. I asked you to send me. I asked for you to send me evidence of that. You couldn't send me evidence of that. The predator report dude didn't send me evidence of that, and Alex didn't have evidence of that because it didn't exist. You know what I mean? So from all three sources, three different sources I asked about. You know what I mean? From you, which you should have had a copy of it. You know what I mean? If he threatened your life, you know what I mean? So nobody had a copy of it. That's because it didn't fucking exist. It's like you fucking lying for no reason. You lied about that shit for no fucking reason. Same thing again. You know what I'm saying? So bam, bam, bam. It's like when I say the order lying, it's just like it's like you a natural goddamn Pinocchio. You know what I mean? It's like you just lie for no fucking reasons. It's like you've been lying so long that you just lie for nothing. You just lie for the little small shit when it's not even fucking needed. That's what I'm talking about, G. You know what I mean? Motherfucker lying for goddamn no fucking reason at all. Just to fucking lie. You know what I mean? So it's like a person lying don't really make me not support them. You know what I mean? Cause I know people lie all the time and shit. You know what I mean? Just because motherfucker lying and shit, especially when they're lying about their personal life, that shit don't bother me. Damn. Hola. Hello, mommy. Hi. I gotta put my glasses. I'm talking to you. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Make sure how you look. Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second. I just open up the door 1 second. Look out. This shit right here, the hood shit. Oh, you're like a thick little white girl. Hey, can I buy a cigarette from you? Uh, you got a cigarette? Can I buy a cigarette from you? Okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't smoke cigarettes. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me throw my where you at? Hold on, okay. Okay, man. Hold on 1 second. I don't think I got no change, but let me see. Where we at? Let me go to camera off. Where you at, mom? Oh. Let's see.
$1 or $2.
$1 for two. Oh yeah, shit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, one. Where you coming from? Chilling. Damn, baby, I only got like $5. I said, no, shit. I'll go to the store with you. You know what I mean? Well, I almost got 50 cents right there. All right. What's your name, though? Alina? They call me Knowledge. All right. Yeah, I ain't supposed to smoke cigarettes, but hold on 1 second. Yeah, and these hood areas be popping and shit, dude. When I see popping, it'd be a lot of action going around these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? There'd be a lot of action going around these motherfuckers. So, but yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this shit up real quick. All right, let me just light this cigarette. Cause I don't really smoke cigarettes, so I know nigga about to be coughing and shit. All right, more crazy and shit. That's how that weed marijuana, the blunts be making me cough and shit like crazy. Cause that tobacco off the blunts be hitting the back of my throat like crazy, like a motherfucker. All right. All right. Already. But yeah, let's see what part I was talking about this cat. Like I said, it's just so much about this motherfucker. Basically, I was saying that he got food and shit. He got catfish, or he got tricked and shit. And he basically gave a bonus by saying a lie and shit, saying that he got his life got threatened, and nobody threatened his life. They just call him a bitch ass nigga and a bunch of more shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. So like I said, motherfucker just lying for no reason. You know what I mean? He like a natural motherfucking a bear rug lying on fucking floor and shit. He just lying. That's all he doing, just lying. You know what I mean? So, god damn. Ah, shit. Damn. Ah, shit. This fucking cigarette. I smoke this shit like it's a blunt. I'm about to die. You know what I mean? I'm about to die like Ramy. Ramy about to die every time. Oh man, I'm dying. I mean, that's like I said, his exaggeration. You know what I mean? I always say he might exaggerate a lot of shit. I mean, that shit don't bother me and shit. You know what I mean? There ain't reason to not support somebody just because they exaggerate a lot of the shit. You know what I mean? So, but this motherfucker, he do more than exaggeration. He lie a lot. You know what I mean? So that's the part where, like I said, you never see me defending him about all the little small lies he does. Because I ain't about to defend the man, a grown ass motherfucker, but lying and shit. You know what I mean? I defended him about, oh yeah, you know what I mean? It seemed like he got COVID. I mean, I said, why would somebody lie about getting robbed and shit? You know what I mean? A person can lie about getting robbed. You know what I mean? But other than that, though, like shit that's debatable and shit, I don't discuss shit about debatable shit. You know what I mean? But all that shit with that training shit going on, you know what I mean? I don't think he was trying to talk to no tranny, but he was talking to her. I don't think he didn't know she was a tranny, but he was talking to her. You know what I mean? I can say that those emails were, I never discussed it, but I said those emails and those messages, they were all legit. You know what I mean? Because those are all legit. But I never really discussed those because that shit that had nothing to do with catching and shit, catching predators. You know what I mean? The personal life had nothing to do with catching predators, but as if y'all want to just know the truth, then yeah, those emails that those messages, text messages that Alex was showing, they was all legit. You know what I mean? So, bam. Let's let you know about that. But that right there never bothered me and shit because that got to do with my fucking personal life. I mean, but to let y'all know the real, yeah, he definitely been cheating on his bitch a bunch of times and shit like that, or tried to cheat on him. I mean, so he was not only talking to Cassandra, who Cassandra and shit. You know what I mean? Because Cassandra was the first person I sent a dick pic to because I found out that she was talking to she was sending him titty pics and shit. You know what I mean? So bam, I was like, damn, I want to see what them. I want to see them nudes. You know what I mean? I want to see the nudes too. You know what I mean? So I sent her a dick pic and shit like that. But then she like, oh no, I was talking to him. You know what I mean? Me and him was talking. That's why, because she said she didn't mind seeing no nudes and shit. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to see them nudes and shit. You know what I mean? I'm a man. You know, talking about Cassandra. Well, y'all know Casey, KDZ or whatever. You know what I mean? But then it turned out, but then, well, I mean, but right now she got a man or something like that. So she's like, okay. I mean, she's like, yeah, no, that's when I was not talking to nobody and shit. You know what I mean? I didn't have nobody I was talking to. She was single. They was talking together. But another person he was talking to was his goddamn number one moderator, Gian Bruno. You know what I mean? Gian Bruno. So it came out that I told him that Gian Bruno was gonna do a story about you. I was like, yeah, no, Gian Bruno, she about to go live about you, talk about you and shit. You know what I mean? On JDQ. He's about to do an interview on you and shit. You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, that bitch better not. That bitch better not. You know what I mean? You know, so now it's time for him to start confessing about Gian Bruno. You know what I mean? Like I said, like Gian Bruno said, she got nothing against me. I got nothing against you, Gian Bruno. I mean, I'm just keeping it real about what was said. Shit. Damn, it's fucking serious. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I can't talk and smoke at the same time, so let me just try to smoke this real quick. I'm about to spill the beans. I'm about to spill the beans about what Ramy said was going on between him and Gian Bruno. But hold on 1 second. Let me try to smoke this real quick, because this cigarette is basically turning to ash while I'm talking. You know what I mean? I ain't no cigarette smoker. You know what I mean? I got my nose running and shit. My eyes are all teary and shit from this goddamn smoke. But hold on real quick. I need to blow my nose. I need to smoke this cigarette, so I won't waste this 45 cents I gave the bitch. Hold on 1 second. Ah, shit. Now I gotta go blow my nose now. I'll try to blow the snot out. You know what I mean? Like the old people used to do. Now I got a little boogers hanging out. Hold on 1 second, man. Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Cigarette about to kill a nigga. Cigarette about to kill a nigga. All right, fam. Let me hold on. Let me find me a pick or something real quick. Put in my hat because I got my scarf off. I'm all on the fucking balcony looking like a goddamn hair looking off. Like the goddamn Temptations and shit. Without no comb. Okay. Now let me expose about the relationship between like I said, I don't know the full relationship, what was going on. I don't know. She left him and came back. She left him and came back. But what I do know is what Ramy told me about what she was sending him. And basically what Ramy said was, yeah, she been not, hey, she gonna regret doing that. He's like, basically, she does a live against me, she gonna regret that. Because what he said was, when Ramy used to go live, he said that Gian Bruno used to send him naked pictures, you know what I mean, out the blue, to his phone while he going live to try to get him to react. You know what I mean? Try to get him to smile, you know what I mean, laugh and shit like that. You know what I mean? So they had their own little secret relationship where while he going live, Gian Bruno used to send him naked pictures. You know what I mean? While he live, to get him to react. You know what I mean? So that's basically what he told me about Gian Bruno. Other than that, though, I don't really know about what kind of conversations he was having and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know none of that shit. I know that when you're talking about with KDZ, they were talking about heroin because KDZ used to do heroin. And he on heroin. You know what I mean? He on heroin and shit. You know what I mean? So I know. Yeah, I know that conversation about them. But in terms of whatever conversation they have between Gian Bruno and him, He didn't really tell me about the conversation. He just told me that she should send him naked pictures while he going live. And I know he never told his bitch about it. You know what I mean? Because if he told his bitch about it, she wouldn't be allowed to be no goddamn uh uh his number one mod, because she was the one that was basically training other moderators. You know what I mean? So you got KDZ sending you naked pictures, titty pictures, and you got Jim Bruno sending you titty pictures. You know what I mean? And our new pictures, whatever you were telling me about, but you ain't telling your bitch about them. So that's called cheating. And you got bitches sending you pictures and that you still talk to, that are your moderators, and your girl, and they basically saying hi to your girl. Your girl saying hi to them, but your bitch community don't know that these bitches are sending you goddamn naked pictures. You know what I mean? That's called cheating. That's haram for you Muslim. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just saying. Besides the fact that you're telling me about all you bitches be trying to get at you and shit, you know what I mean? I know your girl don't know about them. You know, and basically I'm gonna speculate. I got no proof of it. I'm gonna speculate that you fuck a couple of bitches. I mean, just like you're trying to meet the bitch, you're trying to meet the one bitch in New York and shit. You know what I mean? I think he put up some shit about that. When I was looking at that shit, I was like, yeah, that sound like you. That sound like you and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So another thing this dumb fool gonna tell me the other day, when I was about to talk about him yesterday or the day before yesterday, when I put Ramy shit, you know what I mean? Ramy and in the E conspiracy shit. He called me begging me, talking about, oh yeah, hey bro, you don't want to do that video. Hey, change the title for me, bro. You know what I mean? It's all Jill. She was talking about you, G. It's not me. Don't tell nobody, but she was talking about you. You know what I mean? Not me, G. I was trying to defend you. I was trying to defend you, bro. I was defending you, bro. She said something about, if I don't unmod you, then she gonna quit. You know what I mean? That she's not gonna be a moderator no more. You know what I mean? I was defending you, bro. I'll be defending you, bro. Everybody, people don't like you. I'll defend you, bro. Everybody ask me why I made you a mod. I'll defend you, bro. I'm on your side, bro. No, you're not, because you're on my side. You've been told me that Jill was talking about me a long time ago. You dumb bitch. You know what I mean? Both of y'all bitches. You know what I'm saying? You've been told me that you know what I mean? You said, did he end up getting with the tranny? No, I don't think he didn't meet the tranny and shit. You know what I mean? I don't think he was talking to her, but I don't think he knew she was a tranny. He thought she was just a regular porn star model. You know what I mean? But he didn't end up messing with her, because the tranny basically was trying to get Alex for some more money, because basically Alex paid the tranny $100 for information, and then later on the tranny said she got more information on them. You know what I mean? But she was basically trying to get more money out of Alex. She didn't have no more information on him because Ramy never met the tranny, but he was talking to her. You know what I mean? I know quite a few people that talk to trannies without knowing that they're trannies. So I don't think he's bisexual. You know what I mean? I think he just fuck with different bitches like that. You know what I mean? I don't think he fuck with no trannies. He just know the trannies and shit like that. You know what I mean? So then the motherfucker gonna tell me the other day was, hey, you want to catch he's like, yeah, man, we can catch pedophiles together. You know what I mean? We catch pedophiles together and shit. But he's like, yeah, give me one of those houses, the Airbnb houses, man, and I'll flip it and give you some money and shit. No, and then I'll make you part. Then I'll make you part of Prayer Catchers Alliance. No, bitch. No, bitch. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, G. I mean, I catch predators on my own. I mean, I know how to sign up on Grindr. I know how to bring them in. I know how to sign up on Match and all that shit. I know how to sign up on all that bullshit. I do the same thing. So like I said, since Labor Day, I caught 10 predators. Just Labor Day, G. I know how to rope a dope and all kind of shit, G. So bam, bam, bam. I mean, same thing you doing, I'm doing. Or same thing you got other people doing for you. I do all shit myself and shit, G. Ain't that fucking serious to give a goddamn free and clear house that I got people renting out for through Airbnb. You know what I mean, to give it to you to be a part of your crew. Ain't that fucking serious, G? Bam, bam, bam. I say you sound like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? You sound like a fucking idiot. You don't tell me about giving you a house and shit. Let you flip to make some money off of. Bitch, please. Your dumb ass talking about you had a $250 job and you quit it, but you got a $250 job, but you don't know how much money you made per month or how much money you made per week. You know what I mean? Working 5 days a week. You know what I mean? And by me used to work for a loan company. I know people that make that much money and more. You know what I mean? I look at the different paycheck stubs. You know what I mean? I know about taxes, how much taxes get taken out, and basically off the blue, I already knew. Okay, you're making like over a little bit over $1,000 a day to make $250,000 a year, G. You know what I mean? You making over a little bit over $1,000 a day, but your dumb ass had no clue how much you gotta make per month or per week to basically pull $250 a year. I mean, that's another lie I bust you in. So after that though, yeah, G. So like I said, that heroin charge you got charged with, that's all you. The heroin charge is all you. You know what I mean? You know, you got the heroin, not. You know what I mean? You and that dude got charged with two different amounts of possession. They got separate amounts and separate drug paraphernalia. That means those paraphernalia, that's the tools you use in order to do them drugs. You know what I mean? And like I said, ain't no heroin addict got no two straws or no two needles or whatever the fuck y'all use it. You know what I mean? To do that shit with. You know, I'm just saying. Any heroin addict would know this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was digging into. I was trying to dig in to find out more information about the dude. You know, the one you got busted with. Somebody say he Algerian, but I was told that he was Egyptian based upon his family people. Because I couldn't find information on him. I found information on his family. His family is Egyptian. You know what I mean? So, it just happened that you Egyptian, he Egyptian. And somebody else was trying to tell me, oh yeah, he's not, he's Algerian. He's not Egyptian, but he's like basically from Northern Africa. You know what I mean? But the information I found is basically that he's Egyptian also. But he's in jail right now for drug charges. I'm about to talk to him. I mean, I was trying to reach out to the family and shit. They haven't responded back and shit yet. So I'm gonna wait, but ain't no need to wait because that's not important to prove that you're a fucking dope fiend. That's not important to prove that you're a dope fiend. The evidence is right there. Like I said, the evidence is right there. It appeared that after your 1 month of being sick, that you came back a little bit more clean and shit. It's like you're more clear headed. You know what I mean? But I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. Cause you're not too much clear headed if you ain't answering my fucking phone calls after you basically call me and after you basically hit me up yesterday or the day before yesterday, whenever I did the video, basically begged me not to do a video about you. You know what I mean? You told me it wouldn't be a good idea because you got fans and that you'll go hard on me. I mean, I don't know how you go hard on me. You know nothing about me. And everything that's known about me, I released it. I mean, I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide at all. I mean, I'm like an open fucking book. Open fucking book, Jay. I mean, I keep it real. Today is about keeping it real about your bitch ass. Let's keep it real on your bitch ass. So that's what we're doing today. You know what I mean? So your Predator Catcher Alliance crew is going down. You know what I mean? The two bitches that love you the most, part of your crew was a goddamn Jim Bruno, who you had like a picture sexual relationship with her sending you nudes, and a cup of tea, aka Cassandra. Y'all had a picture relationship, online relationship, where y'all sending each other nudes or whatever. I don't know about you sending her nudes and shit. You know what I mean? But I know she was sending you nudes. I know your bitches know about it. You know what I mean? So if you got bitches sending you nudes and your bitches don't know about it, that's cheating. In Islam world, we call that haram. You know what I mean? That's haram too. So, man, hold on, G. I talk so much now. Time for me to get some drink real quick. You know what I mean? I need some drink real quick. Hold on 1 second, man. I think my mouth is dry, motherfucker. I got this frozen apple juice. I got this electrolyte frozen too. What is this? Electrolyte beverage, creamery hydration. Put this on some hot water real quick. I'll jump right back on it. Put this on the hot water real quick. jump right back into it. Well, while that's going on, and I smoked it. That cigarette, yeah, them cigarettes don't last as long as a long time. I smoke a Black Kamal. That shit lasts like 30 minutes. That cigarette lasts like that 2 minutes. That's why I ain't no fucking cigarette smoker. You ain't no fucking cigarette smoker. I smoke them sometimes, but I ain't got no weed. Oh yeah. Yeah, 1 second, fam. But yeah, G. Yeah, I supported Ramy with his catches and shit. You know what I mean? Just like Rebecca said, he's entertainment. He's entertaining. You know what I mean? He's entertaining and shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna defend nobody, no grown man, 100%. Well, I know he like to lie a lot. Basically, I'll just say exaggeration. I mean, the lies will just be personal shit, so that shit didn't bother me. You're lying about your personal business, that's on you. That has nothing to do with you catching predators. That has nothing to do with you catching predators and shit. With your personal life and shit. Yeah. Okay, hold on, Dre. That's not enough hydration. Call up brother man. Find me some. Let me put this shit on the stove or something. It's plastic. Like all these fucking juices. But every single juice is fucking frozen. My dumb ass got all this shit in the goddamn freezer. I got all this shit in the freezer. Gatorade, Electro, Snapples, apple juice, orange juice. All this shit is frozen. Fuck all that thing. I know I was knocked the fuck out last night and shit. After I smoked some goddamn weed. I smoked some weed last night. That shit was like, I thought it was like some dirt weed. But shit, I guess I was recording something. I recorded something on my phone, fell asleep, recording some shit. Okay, man, here goes some juice right here. But it's all okay, I got hold on 1 second. Let me find something frozen and pour this juice inside this frozen beverage thing. I gotta get some drink real quick, man. My bad. You gotta get some drink. So I got some cucumber juice. I'm pouring inside the frozen apple juice. Some cucumber juice I've been sitting out. Pour this apple juice and mix this shit up, and I'm good to go. I gotta take this. I'm about to get right back on it. About to get right back on it. Hold on 1 second. Shake this shit up. This shit about to be good. Cucumber juice mixed with apple juice. 100% apple juice. Right, yeah. 1 second. Yeah, I'll quench your thirst real quick and I'll get right back on it. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That's delicious. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have juice. I don't think I ain't about to eat nothing today. I think this shit's so good. I think I'm just about to just drink juice all day. Hola, Cam, ¿cómo está? Bien, bien. ¿Cómo está y tú? Jennifer. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. Oh shit. Man, okay. My bad, folks. Had to get the refreshment drink. Get it back started. Okay. Yeah, that's enough with that one. I'll say that for later. All right, bam. I got plenty of juice now. Had to unfreeze some of this apple juice and mix it up with the goddamn cucumber juice. You know what I mean? Now piss my thirst. Now my lips ain't dry from talking 1,000 miles a minute. But yeah, Jay. But yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna say dude lie about everything, but the things he lie about, I know about, I speak on it. I mean, I definitely speak on it. No holds bar. You know what I mean? So I basically touched about him lying about the hair, about him getting caught with hair on. You know what I mean? So like I said, both him and the other dude, that both people got caught. He said he found the goddamn my wallet in the stairwell, but ain't no fucking stairwell on the way to the court. You know what I mean? The court is just you just walk right into it. You know what I mean? And the goddamn security's right there. So he motherfucker had this shit on him, but he thought just because it's not metal that it wasn't gonna catch him with it. So what I suspect is they did some type of drug transaction outside, and motherfuckers saw them. So that's why they got targeted. You know what I mean? That's the only way that they both got targeted. I mean, getting caught up because they must have did some drug transactions outside. You know what I mean? And somebody seen them on camera, and that's the reason they got targeted. Because like I said, ain't no metal detector can detect no heroin, so you got caught at security. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Are they just I just looked, y'all must have just looked high and shit. Maybe I just looking high and shit, looking suspicious, and they decided to check your wallet. You know what I mean? You know, they check your wallet. They found the drugs. They found drugs on you. They found drugs on him. They found like needles or straw on you. They found needle or straw on him, or wherever else you could use to do heroin. You know what I mean? So y'all both got caught with two separate amounts of drugs. Y'all both got caught with two different drug things to use them with. You know what I mean? So all that shit about you finding the wall on the stairs is a goddamn lie. When you look at the fucking courts, ain't no fucking stairs over there. Ain't no fucking stairs. Matter of fact, let me look at it again because I think if it was a stairs, it was like a 3-step stairs. It was not stairs, no goddamn steps. I think possible. Let me look real quick. But ain't no fucking stairs over there, G. I mean, you talking about you caught with somebody's wallet. G. If you found somebody's wallet, you gonna take the security. Hey, that's somebody's wallet. Unless you're trying to steal that shit. Have you seen his mugshot? Yeah. I seen his mugshot. But he got who came? I'm late. I'm talking about Ramy. I mean Ramy. Who I'm a moderator for Ramy right now. I told him yesterday to mob me and shit, or the day before yesterday to mob me. But I don't know. I don't know if he got the because he got a couple of charges and everything. You know what I mean? He got that heroin charge. He got a charge for he got like an assault charge that got dismissed. He had assault charge that got dismissed, and he also had like a possession of a stolen property charge that he had a $5,000 fine for it. You know what I mean? So he got arrested a few times and shit, which is better than me. You know what I mean? But I never got arrested for no goddamn drug usage. You know what I mean? Shit like that and everything. But yeah, his record not bad compared to mine, except that his got caught for some goddamn heroin and shit like that. I know I've been in jail more than all y'all. You know what I mean? A couple times on purpose. I went to jail a couple times on purpose. I mean, one time I went to jail just to go in there to beat somebody up. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna be the same jail with this one dude. I personally went to jail to beat his ass in jail before he got shipped out of state. Well, that shit good. Before he got shipped out of state on some out of state warrant. But yeah. But yeah, I seen one of the mug shotters or one or two of them, I think. You know what I mean? But yeah. Like I said, Camilla, if you're listening, I mean, I'm the one that was talking to you. When y'all was in the car, when he started screaming on you and shit. You know what I mean? He was screaming on you and shit when you was in the car and shit. I'm the one that's. But yeah, Camilla, he definitely cheated on you. You know what I mean? He definitely cheated on you and shit. You know what I mean, I forgot we was saying about some chicks who was trying to talk to him or something or whatever. It was something small. I don't remember exactly because that was a while back and shit on the phone. So I can't really speak on that because I don't remember exactly. You know what I mean? But I can tell you one thing: he definitely cheating on you. Attempted to cheat on you, cheating on not just cheating on you, but attempted to cheat on you, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? Through phone, through person, all that shit. You know what I mean? You know. So if you're looking for another man, I might be available for you. I'm just saying, bam, bam. Is 5 petty charges is better than one for heroin? Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, yeah. That's for sure. I mean, especially if you're using that shit. You know what I mean? You know, especially if you're a user and shit. I'd rather be a dealer than a user, but I'm not. Not neither. You know what I mean? So, bam, bam, bam. So, other than that, though, that shit crazy though. Other than that, shit crazy. So, hold on one second. Yeah. So like I said, this dude basically got busted with he got busted and tried to say he found somebody's wallet and got in trouble for it. You know what I mean? And basically, I'm the one that was protecting him with that. I was telling people like, oh yeah, he never did he never did the charger got dismissed because it was not his wallet. But I mean, I made that assumption, and I was kept on trying to look for the result to find out deposition. And I never could find it and shit. I mean, but I was telling people, oh yeah, I mean, that was only basically main assumption I made, where people were basically following shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, no, his charges got dismissed uh, because it was his wallet. You know what I mean? I just assumed that. Well, at the same time, assuming it, I was looking for it. I forgot what happened. I forgot when I tried to call the court. I forgot what happened. If they was busy or something or whatever. But I know I attempted to contact the court. Well, I forgot if they were closed or whatever it was. I forgot what happened to this or that. But since I was on the side, that was not really important and shit. Even though I attempted, you know what I mean, just for my own satisfaction of knowing and shit. Some reason I didn't complete it for whatever reason I forgot. You know what I mean? But you can always call the courts, you know what I mean, or get a copy of stuff that's public information and shit. But that's one thing I did I wanted to find out was a statement I'm making about him about that shit. I want to find out. I need to find out was a statement I was telling people that that shit got dismissed, or was it true or not? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I said that to basically for try to protect him and shit. Oh yeah, that shit got dismissed. You know what I mean? So I know that somebody came back and told me, oh yeah, his shit got dismissed. You know what I mean, they using they using what I said against to basically go against me, saying he got charged with it. You know what I mean? But I'm the one that spread it out that it got dismissed without knowing the true facts if it's true or not. You know what I mean? But like I said, I attempted to check with my own knowledge, and I forgot what happened or why I didn't find out. You know what I mean? But that's something that a person can always find out because that's on record. You know what I mean? Oh shit, Smelly Alex is here. I know a drug should be decriminalized. Shit. Well, marijuana is decriminalized, you know what I mean? Marijuana is decriminalized. You know what I mean? You smoke weed all day. You know what I mean? But drugs been decriminalized. I mean, as long as the government is selling it, as long as the government is selling drugs, it's decriminalized. Because the goddamn government they give out cocaine to hospitals. They give out cocaine to goddamn dentists that they requested for you know what I mean. They got hair. They give out opiates. The doctor writes prescriptions for opiates. You know what I mean? The doctor writes prescriptions for opiates. You know, that's what they got lower tabs. They got Xanax. They got all kinds of different drugs that people get high off. That people get high off on. That's legal. You know what I mean? So as long as they're going through a doctor prescription, then all these drugs are legal. You know what I mean? And people, the same drug that people go to the street for. You know what I mean? They selling goddamn the doctors write these scripts for and shit. You know what I mean? So the most abused drugs It's pharmaceutical drugs. I mean, those are the most abused drugs. You got people, like I said, you got people Xanny barred out, people on Loratabs, people on Oxycontins, you know what I mean? People on all kind of pain meds, all kind of shit, you know what I mean? Now you got people on lean and shit, on cough cert, you know what I mean? Getting high off cough cert, everything, you know what I mean? So, well, you said, well, that's the issue, Cam. The laws are there to prosecute minorities as well as to make big farmers richer. Alex, VA, my state has a 1-year drug program required for illicit drugs, and if they complete the program, they get charges dropped. Yeah, I mean, most of all states got that. You know what I mean? Most states got a drug program. Most states got drug courts. You know what I mean? Where you go through a program where you got to go through a treatment program and pay the courts a fine every week and shit. You know what I mean? And then once you go through a year, your charges get dropped and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what most states got, the drug program. Jennifer. But yeah. They don't just get minorities for drugs. They get everybody for drugs. Shit. I mean, because it's all about money. I mean, so only color they care about in drug court is green. They don't care if you're white, black, or nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody can go to drugs for that. The only thing they had separate dealing with a racial issue was the different penalties for crack cocaine and cocaine itself. For hard cocaine and soft cocaine. I mean, they should give you a higher drug penalty for crack, which was more prevalent among the black community, than they used to give you for cocaine, which is more prevalent around the white community. But since then, they already have laws that basically changed that already. They've been there, done that, and changed the laws in regards to that. You know what I mean? That was about the only drug situation that they used to have basically a racial situation involved to that. But they've been addressed that and should correct that, I believe. But Ramy is an example of a droop charge still following you forever, or drop charges. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he got the charge drop. I mean, because I'm the one that said that the charge got dropped and everything. But matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to call the course on Monday, tomorrow, and find out was that statement I was making was true. Because I made an assumption that got dropped. I mean, I made an assumption that got dropped because I didn't see the charges got dropped, nor did I see the charges got that he got convicted of it. So I don't know if so in reality, I don't know if it got dropped or he got convicted or what, because it didn't really show publicly. So I basically have to do some research on that, and I'll find out. I mean, I'll definitely find out. So hell yeah, white people are constantly caught for pills, ecstasy, which all have a higher penalty here now, Technically, if your charges get dropped, dismissed, they cannot hold it against you. If they do, you can sue for discrimination. I don't know. They can hold it against you. You know what I mean? Unless you get it. That's why you have the option to get it sealed. If your charges get dropped, then your best option is to seal those charges so they won't hold it against you. But no, that's just like if you get charged with you get charged with being a thief 10 times, but they all get dropped. It doesn't mean that you're not a thief. It just means that you never got convicted of it. You know what I mean? So of course, if you got arrested 10 times for being a thief, and your charges get dropped, and next thing something comes up stolen, then yeah, they gonna hold it against you. They'll be like, hold up, the first person they'll look at is you. You know what I mean? They'll be like, you know what I mean? The first person they'll look at is you. They're gonna be like, hell up, you know what I mean? You must be the one stealing or something. You know your shit got dropped. You know what I mean? You always getting charged with it. So now you're about to get accused again of being a goddamn thief. I'm just saying. The rest is still in your record, and if it gets dismissed, a job, etc., cannot hold it against you legally. Yeah, I mean, but they could use it against the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, the best thing you're supposed to do if you ain't got shit convicted of, if you ain't got convicted of shit, you get that shit sealed. Get it sealed so nobody won't know about it. If you get it sealed, then nobody won't know about it. He said suing in court, paying a lawyer for years. yeah. People always say they're gonna sue, but they don't know the first process to sue. Like I said, since it's a civil process, that means that you got to pay first. You know what I mean? The first thing a lawyer gonna want is some cash. You know what I mean? So you got to spend money in order to try to make money, and then even if you win, and then you got to know how to collect the money. Just because you win a civil suit don't mean you're gonna get paid. You got to know about how to find a fucking bank account, how to garnish their wages, all kinds of shit like that. You know what I mean? You got to find out where they work at. You know, motherfuckers can always quit on you, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? So just because you win in court don't mean that you're gonna get paid. Because now you got to collect. You know what I mean? Just like O.J. Simpson lost that civil suit. The Goldman's got to collect. They got to find other ways to collect. They can't touch his pension. I mean, he getting $20,000 a month pension. They can't touch that. His houses, they can't touch that. You know what I mean? So they gotta find a way to collect off the millions of dollars they won and shit. You know what I mean? So, it's illegal though. What's illegal? The rest is still your right. Oh, you talking about for them to use it against you? Yeah, but there ain't nobody. It can be illegal though, but you know what I mean? Like you said, you got to sue for that. You know what I mean? Unless you call on like the state in regards to discrimination and shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's hard to prove discrimination. There's so many reasons a person cannot hire you. It'd be hard to prove that they didn't hire you because just because you got charged or something. But that's like a whole different story. That's like a whole different story. Please run your record for a background check. It will show an arrest, but the deposition will be dismissed, which has to be treated as innocent. Legally innocent until proven guilty. So dismiss equals innocent legally. Dismiss equals is not enough evidence to convict you. Usually at that time. You said you're right. I'm just saying that's the legal stuff. Right. Yeah. Because it got plenty of times where I had shit dismissed where I might have been guilty of or not. You know what I mean? It's just that the state didn't want to pursue it and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's really what that means and shit. But yeah. But most court cases end up with most people taking a plea deal. I mean, not a lot of court cases could end up in having like a trial. Majority of court cases, like criminal court cases, especially, end up like I'll say like over 90% end up in the plea deal. You know what I mean? Where sometimes a person might be guilty, or they might make you an offer, whereas it's better for you to plead guilty or take a plea deal or plead no contest rather than to fight your charges. I mean, you might be fighting like 5 years in jail, but they offer you like, hey, you want to be on probation for 1 year and pay a $500 fine, or you want to take a chance of going to jail for 5 years? Shit, you could be innocent, but even though you're innocent, you know what I mean? Or you might be in jail right now. You might be in jail and shit, but they're saying, okay, you take this deal, you be on probation for 1 year in jail. You'll be on probation for 1 year. We're gonna release you out of jail today, and all you gotta do is pay $500 within the year. Majority of people gonna be like, hell yeah. Even though you're not guilty, you're gonna say yes because you want to get out of jail. You know what I mean? And $500 don't seem like a whole lot at that moment, as compared to being in jail for a whole year or a couple of years if you fight it. So, yeah. All right, but like you said, people will fight another reason. That has to be mean, innocent. You're right. I'm just saying that legal stuff. That's the mean innocent though. LOL. Right? To not hire you or rent you an apartment, etc. I mean, here in New York, it's a big issue is orders of protection. Judge give women orders of protection for anything, multiple times against the same person without proving anything. Oh yeah, they do that automatic. They do that automatic. Just for safety reasons. You know what I mean? They get that automatic for safety reasons. But then the guy has to basically fight against it. You know what I mean? So I know usually you could go to court. They do it everywhere and shit. Especially motherfuckers have kids and everything. You know what I mean? Like the domestic violence shit like that. You know what I mean? I'll be in that situation where a motherfucker call police on me, I'm gone. I'm leaving. And then all of a sudden 3 months later, next you know, I got a warrant. I got a warrant for my arrest, not even knowing it. You know what I mean? For a DV shit that didn't happen, all because the shit got mad. So I learned how to fix that situation. What I stopped doing was leaving. So a chick want to call police on me, want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call police on you. I like, go ahead. I begin to stay. So I begin to stay and then basically talk to the police. Oh yeah, this shit crazy. Oh, what happened? You know what I mean? Oh, this and that. You know what I mean? Only thing I fear was a chick putting a bruise on herself, and was later a chick tried to do that shit, and that shit didn't work. I mean, because I was calm, my demeanor. They go by your demeanor. They go by a whole lot of shit. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way and shit like that. You know what I mean? A chick will put a DV case on you and not show up, or she put one on you because you mad. You know what I mean? Whatever. But as a man, just like you're trying to get your kids, you basically gotta fight for it. I mean, so you want to somebody try to accuse you of domestic violence that you know that didn't occur. If you ain't got no cameras around, then basically it's best for you to talk to the police, tell them what happened. They go by your demeanor because everybody, if you people that lie do certain things, people that I mean, so they go by certain things that they will talk. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you. I mean, of course you could trick them if you know the rules and regulations of how they pick people. You could trick them, but a lot of times it's hard to trick your emotions. You know what I mean, people excited, their hearts start jumping. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to lie on certain situations, or or to basically stop your heart, control your heart when you basically been fighting. I mean, if you've been fighting, you excited and shit. You know what I mean? Ain't no way you gonna stop your heart from being beaten fast because you like in a fight or flight situation. You know what I mean? When you know fight or flight situations, it's like your body reacts certain ways, and this have been studied for years. You know what I mean? So it's a little different science to psychiatric evaluations and evaluate the mindsets of aggressors, the person who's aggressor, the person who's been attacked, and all kinds of shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like you learn through trials and errors. Because I learned through trials and errors. Uh, okay, that's because courts. Okay, hold on one second. I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Hold up. Okay, where we at? These banners summarize. I'm on the wrong shit. Okay, got comments. Okay, bam. In New York, big issues, order protection. Judge give women orders of protection for anything, multiple times against the same person without proof or anything. Yep, that happens out here too, and those follow you forever. I think the order protections are a little different. I don't think they really pull up on your record like that, because those usually go through like I think district court, either district court or family court. If you got kids involved, you know what I mean. That's because courts appointed attorneys make that their goal. Basically, always want you to offer plea deals because they don't want to do real work, because laziness, but also large caseloads. Yeah. Yep. That's why guys rather abandon their. What's the fuck that? It's like that's why guys rather abandon their custody case rather than ruin their record. Is a big issue here. A kid custody? Oh no, I'm not abandoning no kid custody case. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been accused of all kind of shit like that. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to custody my kids, especially my 4 daughters, and they all females, hell no. Especially the way my baby mama is. Especially the way my baby mama is and shit. I already tell you about how she is and everything, but ain't no fucking way I'll let my baby mama raise my kids the way she is and shit. You know what I mean? Hell fucking no. Hell no. You can be around them a little bit. I really like want you around them and shit. You know what I mean? I really want you around them and shit. The way your ass is and shit. So ain't no way in hell. I mean, ain't no way in hell. I mean, I couldn't do it. The first time I went to court about a situation, you know what I mean, with custody, of all kids' custody, I had my son died. You know what I mean? I had my son die at 9 months old for influenza A virus. So my son died at 9 months old for influenza A virus. And the first thing they're gonna do is next you know I got like a next you know I end up getting um a CP case. That's my first a child CP case when my son died for influenza A virus. And the situation was what they tried to say was going against me was at the time it was no reason of death. It was basically ruled as SID, like sudden infant death. I mean, so before they knew it was the influenza A virus that killed them, it was SID, and then basically, so what they started doing is looking at people's backgrounds, the parents' background. Okay, no signs of death. What's going on? So what they did was the baby mama had accusations of DV against me. I mean, but I never got prosecuted for it. It was a bunch of accusations that got dismissed. But the fact that I got accused of it, they try to say, oh, they wanted me to take anger management, domestic violence classes, even though I didn't get convicted of them. Is hey, okay, we want you to take anger management classes. Bam. They wanted me to take drug classes because when they took I took a drug test, I was positive for marijuana. I mean, this was the goddamn 2010 when marijuana was still illegal. I mean, so all because I was positive for marijuana, they want me to take drug classes. You know what I mean? And then they want me to take domestic violence classes, all because I got accused of DV but never got convicted. You know what I mean? I got accused of DV by the baby mama but never got convicted. I mean, at this time, this is when we had okay, it was Master. Man, he passed away. So this is when we had so at this time I had 3 daughters, and then Master. He was the 4th. I mean, because later on we ended up having another child. She was pregnant with another child during this time, Leilani, the last one we had together. I mean, so like I said, these motherfuckers want me to take a drug class, which I say I'm not going to do with no goddamn marijuana, and then they want me to take a goddamn DV class, all because the baby mama accused me of domestic violence. I think at that time, 3 times prior, but I never got convicted. You know what I mean? You know, whatever. They all got dropped. So I said, hell no, you want me to take some goddamn anger management classes? You know what I mean? All because of accusations. I said, nope, I ain't doing that. Oh, you want me to go through a drug treatment program for marijuana? No, I'm not doing that either. So basically, they saw me being uncooperative. So at that moment, the CPS people started siding with the baby mama. I mean, so you know what I mean? So it got to a point where it was a point at one point where I had the goddamn judge against me. I had CPS against me. I had the DA against me. And I even had my own goddamn lawyer against me because my lawyer wasn't believing what the fuck I was saying. You know what I mean? So it was me against everybody. The black nigga. You know what I mean? But then later on, it came out about 2 months after I did the autopsy report. It came out, well, my son died from influenza A virus. But then they still want me to go through the program. I'm like, nope. You know what I mean? So they basically, by me not cooperating, they tried to give the kids to the baby mama. They tried to give the kids to the baby mama. It's like that and everything. So they're trying to break me down. And then what they told her to do was they had her go did a restraining order against me. Try to say basically I'm a danger to my kids now. I guess she tried to say, oh, I threatened her. Oh, she feels scared. You know what I mean? So now I got a temporary restraining order against me, basically against me, accusing me of being a danger to my kids and her. You know what I mean? So bam, bam, bam. So at this moment, I think this is a time where basically I began to live on a strip and shit like that. When I say live on a strip, I was renting hotel rooms on a strip for about 3 months. Because at one point they allow her, because they released her kids to her and her mama, and then her mama was basically in California. She'll bring my kids out here every weekend. So basically, I had to see my kids every weekend while we go through this court case.
You know what I mean? And now they want me to take a DNA test. And now she telling motherfuckers, oh, the kids, oh yeah, two of the kids not mine. All kind of bullshit. I mean, so now I gotta take a fucking DNA test for my daughters, for my three daughters, shit like that. You know what I mean? And then I'll tell her I ain't about to take no shit. I'm about to take shit. You know what I mean? I know these my fucking daughters shit. I look in their fucking eyes, telling them fucking daughters. You know what I mean? So bam. So now I'm living on the strip. When I say live on the strip, I'm going from like Imperial Palace to Caesar Palace to MGM Grand every different day. You know what I mean? And my kids not around throughout the Monday through Friday. Now I'm back basically to get my mind off this shit. I began living the tourist life again. So basically, like I said, I was living on the goddamn strip for 3 months. I basically hotel hopping, circus here, going to different deals. I mean, Monday through Thursday, Sunday through Thursday was always a good price. I was still at the goddamn Imperial Palace for them. They're like $15 a day. I mean, because I had a little gambling pass and shit like that and everything. I should gamble there and shit, so they gave me perks and shit like that, whatever. I mean, but I was doing strip life and shit. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my kids. Now I was worried about my kids' situation. I said, I'm not worried about this shit. I'm not worried about my kids' situation and shit. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm gonna get my kids and all that, all that kind of shit like that. Hello, hello. All right, my bad. Had a little hold on 1 second. Let me I'll keep on talking. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick. Smelly Eyes and Jennifer going at it. Damn, do I missed the rest still in your record? He's on your record. Background check and show the rest. So does miss equal this illegally? Bam, bam. I mean, NYC, those probably forever. That because court appointed attorney. Go. That's what guys rather. Okay, that's what it was at. Guys rather abandon their custody case rather than ruin their record. Yeah, yeah. I already go. I already fuck my record and get my kids. You know what I mean? Yes, DVD needs to be totally rehauled. It's ridiculous. Yep, just like child support shit. Child abuse, DVOs, DVPOs all the time to hurt the other person. Yep. Yes, the whole domestic violence PO shit is messed up really bad. It's used as a weapon to form abuse to the person they're mad. Yep. Thousand percent. My friends been going through it for years now. Chick is insane, lies all the time. Also, so as much as law enforcement, but I didn't play that shit. Also, so it's so much in law enforcement, but I didn't play that shit. A man got an order of protection against him one night. He got a night we were at the bar together. He got accused by his baby mama of stalking. The fucker was with me from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's one thing, man. I got accused of domestic violence. I was fucking out of town. You know what I mean, the baby mama thought I was messing with some chick, Michelet and shit, the little black little porno chick. I mean, my best friend, homie lover friend, best friend and shit. Yeah, cause she know Michelet and all that kind of shit like that and everything. The little black girl that doing pornos. So she thought I was messing with her, and this bitch called the police and basically said I did something during that night. I mean, but I'm like, bitch, I ended up getting a warrant for that shit. That shit got dropped because I basically showed them, look, here's my plane ticket. Here's my plane ticket when I left. When I left to go to goddamn Colorado that morning, I had to get back till 2 days later. I mean, I got a plane ticket showing that I'm out of town. You know what I mean? But that didn't stop them from putting no goddamn a warrant out on me 3 months later because I was not there. I was not there to defend myself. But that shit crazy. My other buddy, NYPD, is also going through it. The courts here really are a weapon against men. Yeah, but you gotta know how to use it. It'd be the same way, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just say it's against men. I recognize that shit, but if you go to court start telling the truth, you know what I mean, trying to fight for your rights, you will get them. You definitely will get them. Believe me. I mean, I got granted. as crazy I am, I got granted full custody of my kids. You know what I mean? Even to this day, full custody. You know what I mean? So if I can get custody of my kids, I know anybody can't get custody of their kids and shit. Unless y'all on some dope or something. Order protection is a civil issue unless you violate it, then it becomes a criminal. Uh, DVPOs are more stringent. I know domestic violence. I know DV. That's domestic violence. And what's PO stand for? Domestic protection orders. Okay, the domestic violence protection orders. Okay, man. I have too many domestic violence stories from working as a road deputy sheriff. Many times the chicks were lying to gain custody and live on child support. I have so many crazy and funny stories. I'm sorry you went through that, Cam. You with your baby. That's messed up. There's a child block or something you couldn't control. RP baby boy. Yeah. I was tripping back then, but I ain't tripping no more. But yeah, thank you. We're here in NYC. Orders protection show up on your record. My cop buddy shows me his files all the time, and these are family court orders. He's pissed because he becomes a cop for the perks. He said, right. Oh yeah, okay. Don't go to Charlotte. NC police can come to scene and say that nobody is at fault, and that chick can go back a week later to magistrate press charges, and they don't give us a damn about the truth. All right. Cam, that's a fucking horrible, man. May your son RIP. I think damn funny, but not funny. That's messed up. Melly, my friend, I mentioned going through was a cop also got fired because she called 911 every day for anything. Yeah, I'll tell you, just my first accusation of domestic violence was funny and shit too. I tried to represent my own self. I had a goddamn Haitian chick. Basically, I had a little Haitian girlfriend, you know, kind of shit like that, you know, thing. She was cool. She's not the prettiest of things. Her face didn't look that good. You know what I mean? But she had a nice body and shit. You know what I mean? I liked her for her body. And shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I see Ramy trying to drop a video and shit. I think. I guess he know I got a video about him, so he trying to drop a video at the same time when he has it sitting in the background. I think, you know, but it's all good. But yeah, G, like I had a Haitian chick and shit. I'm about to go out and shit, and then this chick tried to stop me and shit. I know, and I like, you know what I mean. And then she jumped on my back and everything. So she jumped on my back. I flipped her off my back and everything like that. You know what I mean? I flipped her off my back. She grabbed the phone. She called the police and said hello. And they say hello. Then she hung up. You know what I mean? And the next you know, the police basically try to call back. She didn't answer the phone. And next you know, they show up at the door like 20 minutes later. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, I'm like, God damn, you got the police here? She's like, oh, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So they were knocking on the door. And finally I answered it. You know what I mean? When I answer it, they're like, what's going on? I said nothing. All kind of bullshit. The next you know, I tried to close the door on them. And they put their foot by the door. So I couldn't close the door. And the chick was hiding in the closet and shit. There's like anything going on, nothing going on. And finally she came out the closet. And they separated us. They talked to her, talked to me. You know what I mean? Next thing I went to jail. She bailed me out with her money. I mean, so she's sorry and shit like that. So basically I took that shit to trial. The first time I took the trial, I was facing 6 months in jail. And then I guess I lost the trial. You know, the first trial I ever went to, I lost the trial because they went to go pick her up. She showed up. And basically I got sentenced to 2 days in jail. Plus I had to do like I think about 120 hours of community service and pay like a fine or something like that and everything. Basically, I ended up paying the fine. I ended up taking some DV classes, but I didn't do community service and shit. I didn't do community service, whatever. I tried to do it, but I couldn't. And then, so after about 2 years, this is going on for 2 years, and then finally I go to court, and then basically the judge was like, well, you paid the money, and you took the classes, but you haven't done community service. You know what I mean? You had 2 years to do it. You haven't done community service. What's going on? I said, I tried to, but I couldn't. I said, what you mean you couldn't? So I told the judge, I said, man, every time I tried to do community service, I tried to, but to me, it felt like I was doing, it felt like goddamn, like I was a slave, like I was doing slave work. You know what I mean? And the judge like, so you're trying to say that doing community service for the city of Las Vegas reminds you of slave work? I said, yep. He's like 30 days. He's like 30 days in jail for contempt of court. Case closed. I like, but, like, no, 30 days. Next. Like, oh shit. So that was the first time I've been in jail for 30 days, basically contempt of court because I didn't do community service. You know what I mean? For a case that I fought. All because I threw the chick off my back into the bed. I mean, the chick hopped on my back. I flipped her off my back onto the bed, not on the floor. I flipped her ass on the bed. She picked the phone, called 911. When they said hello, she hung up. You know what I mean? That was my first ever DV case that basically I got convicted of. But yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit is crazy. 100%, man. I would confess that my cop buddy and I now bond through bars and drinks, whereas before we would just hang out at my house in cafes. I guess he turned to alcohol at this point. Right. And she couldn't control him. She did crazy shit and called 911 and blamed them because no normal person does that, but she was crazy as fuck. Exactly, G. I had a situation where my baby mama, it was me, my baby mama, my sister, we was all smoking weed together. And then all because my sister came out from the Bay with about 3 homegirls, and then we was all about to go out, you know what I mean? And my baby mom wanted to go out. I was like, oh no, I'm about to go out with my sister. She's like, oh, I want to come too. I'm like, no, you can't come. Like I said, we was all smoking. It was basically my baby mama, and my sister smoking weed together. And then next thing you know, baby mama called police because I'm going out and saying that, and called police and said that, oh, we smoking weed around the kids. But she was just smoking weed with us. The kids in the goddamn room and shit. You know what I mean? And she called police on us, went outside talking we smoking weed around kids. I'm like, damn, bitch, you just smoking weed with us. And shit, you know what I mean? And the next you know, she called police, and the police left. She called police again because I'm trying to get dressed. I'm trying to hop in the shower. She's trying to block me from going to the shower. The baby mama was trying to block me from going to the shower because I'm trying to get dressed and leave and shit. But she blocked me from going to the shower, so I pushed her out my way. I'm like, damn, bitch, move out my way. Oh shit, I'm calling police. You put your hands on me. So now she called police again. Talking about put her hands on you. You know what I mean? But this time the police showed up. It was an officer. It was a police officer I knew. It was a police officer I knew who I basically was telling him about the baby mom calling police on me for no reason. So he kind of knew my story. So then basically what the police said was, hey, he told my baby mom, hey, you gotta stop calling police. Because next time we come here, somebody gonna go to jail. And it might be you. It might be you. As soon as the police left, the bitch was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? She said, I'll call police again. I was like, no, you won't. So yeah, I will. So 30 minutes later, she called police again. But this time she left. She called police again and said, oh, he hit me. She told police that I hit her, but she left. Because the last police officer said, you call police again, you might go to jail and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, that domestic violence shit, women can use it to their tools. The child custody shit, women use as a tool. You know what I mean? But child custody goes hand in hand with the restraining order and shit. You know what I mean? Or DV and shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the main thing they need to overhaul. And basically, I feel that it should be the court's position to want to give the kids 50-50 custody between both parents. You know what I mean? That should be the main priority. Instead of a woman using the goddamn child custody in order to basically collect welfare and collect goddamn child support from the man. To make a motherfucker not want to go to work. Because he owe goddamn $100,000 of back child support. Now he don't want no regular job. Now the only job he wants is one under the table. You know what I mean? Shit. Smelly eyes, hey, I might too. Saw it, I saw it in law enforcement all the time. What? Bro, I don't care about faces, just body paper bags go a long way, my guy. Right. Yeah, when this turn off the lights, they all look the same. You know what I mean? That scenario what just described happens so much, Kim, with the chick jumping on your back or hitting the man, and he tries to restrain her instead of hitting her. The man still get locked up a lot. Shake my head. Uh, yeah. Is Rebecca still suspicious of you? Yeah, I think she still is. Damn, smelly paper bags. Hell no. I told you, I think you're crazy. Smelly ass, crazy motherfucker. Yes, Rebecca thinks. Yeah, Rebecca thinks I'm Alex, even though we live on opposite sides of the country. Smelly just wondering if she changed her mind yet. Never mind. I roasted Alex on his live videos, and we go back and forth. All right. Yeah, somehow we're the same person. Smelly, you be dissing and arguing with yourself. I guess so. Damn, Smelly. I wonder where she been. I agree. Cam, courts should be doing 50-50 custody as a main way of doing things unless there is a good reason not to. Right, right. Yeah, that's true. That's true like a mud. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I think my battery on hey, hold on 1 second, Jay. Let's see what I got your charger at. Had some people come over yesterday. These motherfuckers switch my chargers up. This ain't my charger. My back piece of my charger. Let's see if this shit working or not. Make sure this ain't no put this power box thing right or something. Let's see if this shit working. I think I'm on like goddamn less than 10%. And nope, this charger. So man, I need to go get me a charger real quick. I don't know how to get one real quick. Hold on 1 second. Get one of these keys real quick. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I need a charger. Get one of these hot things, hot chips. Hey, yo. Yeah. Get one of these kids on these hot chips. Give me a charger piece. Hold on 1 second. Hey, bros. Hey, Afro kid. Afro. Hey, Afro boy. My bros are the bro. Hey, you want one of these? No, look. You got a charger piece I can borrow? The back piece? I'll give you that. I just want to borrow one. The end piece of the charger, the one you plug in. The plug, the base. You got the base plug? I'm gonna plug this into something. Not the aux cord, the base part, the part that plugs into the wall. The wall part. Yeah, you let me borrow one. You let me borrow for a little bit, and I'll give you one of these. Let me borrow the base part, the base. We'll plug into the wall for this. Hold up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get You got one of these. Yeah, you got an extra one?
I'll trade you one of these for this. No, I mean I need to use one of these. Let me. You got extra one of these? Okay, I'll trade you. Huh? I'll trade you this for one of these. Yeah, if you got an extra one, and then I'll give you this. What deal? Arm wrestle? Get the what? All right, how about this? If you got one, let me borrow one, and you can have it. Yeah. Huh? Hello? Oh yeah, my bad, G. I'm trying to buy Smelly. Hold on one second. I need to Smelly. I need to write collections of novels about my life. Okay, I mean, you should sell your life as a movie. I only get 1% adventure in my own life. All right. My friends pay $1,300 a month in child support for 2 kids. She get free rent and government assistance. Shit crazy. Hell no. I'll never pay no child support ever. You know what I mean? Hell no. You think I'm gonna pay child support to a chick so she can lay up with some ashy nigga and shit, using my money to buy him clothes and smoke weed and shit? Hell no. That'll never happen. But yeah, my first case ended up with me getting 50%, 50-50 custody of my kids with no primary. Huh? Huh? I don't want to taste it. All right. Yeah, I might have to walk to the store real quick, see if I can buy me a charger base. How do people get such excitement? All I do is work all day and sleep and repeat with the occasional hangout session every few weeks. Anyways, I'm out, folks. All right, Smelly. Shit isn't by choice for me, Smelly, except the last year has been boring, which is a good thing for me. Bye, Smelly. Yeah, that nigga Smelly, crazy motherfucker. Crazy motherfucker. Yeah. But hold on one second, fam. I gotta find me a charger piece real quick. Man, you got extra charger piece, bro? You want a hot chip challenge? You said, nah, you ain't paying attention. I know you're in the zone. You want to do a hot chip challenge? Nah. I work late at night. All right, all right. Work all day, huh? I don't know. I don't work in no time. No. I'm retired. Nah, retired from work. Shit. But yeah, I gotta go find me a charger piece real quick. Hold on one second. Somebody got me for my charger piece. But yeah, don't worry, I ain't finished talking about Ramy. I'm definitely not finished talking about Ramy and shit, G. You know what I mean? Let me just get situated real quick, Russ. Get my hair piece ready. Hit this go to the store real quick. So I don't have to end this shit. I'm on 7%. So let me let me put in this I'm on 7% right now. Yeah, definitely got to go to the store real quick. Hold on one second, fam. Get this juice real quick, a little bit more. Shit, good motherfucker. But yeah, nigga gotta take a shower and shit, cause I'm the same clothes from last night. I fell asleep and smoked some weed. I woke up this morning. I was supposed to go out last night, but I didn't. I sat in the house, got high off of this one blunt. I was gone. I was gone. I had a chick here and everything. You know what I mean? Only day I remember her leaving. Bye, nigga. I guess I was snoring and she left. You know what I mean? She left on the chick I just met. But hold on one second. Let me get my COVID outfit on because I gotta put the COVID mask on or have make sure have that shit for the story. Put my do rag on. So I shaved, but I didn't get no haircut yet. I ain't about to hair. I'm about to cut my hair. I'm about to bleach my shit back again. I'm about to go back platinum blonde. So I think I'll make it to the store and shit to take care of that. I'll make it to the store to take care of that situation. You know what I mean? I finally applied for my stimulus shit. You know what I mean? I know everybody got their stimulus shit, but I finally applied for my stimulus. I finally applied for my stimulus. Uh, and was it 2 or 3 days ago? Oh, you shaved the beard? Oh yeah. I shaved the beard and shit. I had to do that and shit. You know what I mean? I had to shave the beard, so I shaved the beard and everything. There you go. Get your stimulus. It takes 3 weeks to come. Yeah, they told me it takes about up to 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Through deposits on my bank account. So I guess they told me these motherfuckers told me that they mailed me a check. They mailed me a check and it got sent back and shit. So they mailed me a check on my old addresses. You know what I mean? On my old houses from last year and shit. Oh yeah, somebody knocked at my door with some kids. What's up? Oh, charger piece? Okay, bam. Thank you. I can have it? Or just borrow? Borrow. Okay, borrow. Okay, no problem.
Well, where's your YouTube?
Lights, cam, action. I'm on right now.
Like my skin?
No, like lights, cam, action.
Cam action. You live?
Yeah, I'm live right now. But I'm talking about somebody, huh? Talk about some dude that catch predators, but he be lying a lot and shit. No, not Chris. He don't catch predators. No, somebody named Ramy. He like a sucker. Yeah. But it's lights, cam, action. But yeah, thanks, though.
I nearly died yesterday, bro.
Oh, you ate it too?
I ate it. I didn't eat the whole thing. You said the whole 7-Eleven chip?
Huh?
You said the whole 7-Eleven video last night?
Oh, yeah, everybody saw your video. They say you're a beast. So they know about you. All right, then, bros. All right, thanks. I'll bring it back a little bit. I'm gonna charge for a couple of hours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'll bring it back to y'all. Yeah, third floor, way at the back. Okay, yeah, I know. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. You tell your mama I said thank you. Okay, bam, we back. We in business. You know what I mean? So hopefully this shit will work. Hopefully it's not the cord that's messed up. So they gave me a base real quick. But then we're gonna get back. You know what I mean? I don't gotta worry about going to the store now. As long as this shit work. It's not. Hopefully, it's the space missing. Not my cord ain't up. We okay. We in business, folks. We back in business. So, all right. Yeah, we back and everything. So where was at? I was reading these comments real quick. Okay, exactly. With my friend, she even got remarried. Nobody knew about it, and that didn't last long because she was a psycho. Smelly brings humor to the conversation. You retired or retired? Laugh aloud. Just joking. I'm both. Yeah. So did Ramy live right now talking about this? No, I think he's doing a catch or something. If you got, I don't know. If you got to go, I will be back on when you get back. I gotta go now. I got a charger. Thanks to this kid. Damn, fell asleep. Uh, KN the girl. Uh, fell asleep on the girl. Yeah, yeah. I fell asleep on the chick. I woke up checking my pockets, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you have shaved the beard? Yeah. There you go. Get your stimulus checks. Take two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, these motherfuckers. When I finally called, they told me, yeah, we mailed a check to you, but it came back and shit. I was like, okay, shit. Um. So they said, you want to remail it, or you want to remail it out to you, or or put it on your bank account. I said, yeah. How long did it take to remail? I think she said about 4 to 8 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks. God damn. I said, how long did it take to go on my bank account? She said up to 2 weeks. You know what I mean? About 2 weeks. But we been having all kind of problems with that and everything. So I'm like, fuck it, I said, I take that 2 week shit. So I was like, how much was the check? Just send me. So they told me it was a check for $3,200. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. Okay, cool. So I guess they gave me 1,200 for myself and 500 for each of my kids. You know what I mean? So I got 2,000 for my kids and 2,000 for my kids and 1,200 for myself. Shit, so 3,200 check, $3,200 check. I mean, which I rather wait to see if they have another second stimulus, put them both together and shit. But fuck it, I'll take it right now and shit. But like I said, most likely I ain't gonna spend them until see if we got a second stimulus, so I can put them both together to make it worth it for some free money and shit. Oh yeah, you said 10 days on direct deposit. Oh yeah, so I hope so. Stimulate the economy. I might go buy like a pound of weed. You know what I mean? A couple of pounds of weed or something. I don't know. So I can smoke in peace. Second stimulus hopefully will be passed soon. They got a bill on the floor now. All right. Yeah. But yeah, that'd be all cool. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna spend on some bullshit. But yeah, a free 3,200. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, right before Halloween, that'll work. That'll work. Right before, matter of fact, that's a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean, I'm just PlayStation 5. Damn. You know what I mean? That's the least that'll happen. Some more electronical shit. Usually I spend a lot of my money on electronics, shit I could make and all kind of shit. Cause I was, but yeah, I can tell you about that. But I got a couple of inventions I supposed to be making and shit. I gotta give me another 3D. I gotta give me another 3D printer. So that's most likely I'm gonna get another 3D printer. They're trying to get the dependents to get 1,200 each this time. Oh yeah. Ah shit. Who's trying to do that? Is that who's supporting that? Is Biden supporting that or Trump? Whoever's supporting that shit, I'm gonna vote for. You know what I mean? Whoever's supporting that, I'm voting for. Shit. Yeah, I could use that. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. I could use that. Make it, yeah, all the dependents, yeah, 1,200 for each dependent. Oh, yeah. The bipartisan groups. Okay, okay. Yeah, let that shit pass. I wasn't even thinking about that stimulus money until I'm like, man, hold up. I knew they tell you, I know it's the end to it. You know what I mean? I think the middle of next month was like the deadline. So I said, fuck it, let me see what's up with the stimulus shit. It turned out that they already mailed me a check, but it got sent back to them. Definitely gonna see what's up and shit. Definitely gonna see what's up real quick. But hold up, let me see if old boy. Hold on one second, I'm gonna check old boy status and shit. I got a notification. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. 28 minutes ago, Pred calls his mother about his sickness, and she showed up in distress. Okay, yeah, I guess he had a catch. He just showed up real quick. He had a catch, not to. That's what the notification that popped up for. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. But yeah, G, I'm pretty sure people gonna ask me about this later on about the situation and shit. Yeah, I try to hold back on you, Ramy, and not, you know what I mean. But the problem is, uh, I don't believe you. No, it's over now. Oh yeah, hold on. We said the problem solver bills. Dems don't want it, but now they turning on the speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. They sent her letter to stop on the speaker House because she's crazy as hell. Solo Dems and Democrats are trying to escape for a small group of Republicans. So now, what you say? So now Dems and Republicans are trying, except for a small group of Republicans. I mean, okay. So do you think that's going to pass, or not? Not really. Or do you think a second stimulus is going to pass eventually? Like I said, I don't watch TV, so I don't be all this TV shit. I don't know. I don't know nothing about what's going on. All day I'll be watching is like sports or something like that or something on TV. That's about it. But usually I get my news from online, but I haven't been on the news stuff or anything lately either. So, uh, 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 but yeah, yeah, I gotta reset this phone again and shit because like I said, I be on different sites in regards to catching predators, but some reason I like one site and everything because it be popping and shit. As soon as I turn on the phone, that should be popping and everything. The other sites it's like I gotta work for it, but there's one site, you know what I mean, it just be popping out the blue and shit until I get more time to basically be talking all the time and shit. This one is pretty much already set, but as I mentioned before, yeah, yesterday I got blocked. I got reported again. Somebody reported me. I think it was a child predator. Reported my account again. It got banned. So keep getting banned. Like all you gotta do is reset the phone over and shit. But I had a few potential catches on that banned account, and I got one dude address. So even though I set a meeting with the dude. I supposed to set a meeting with him last night. You know what I mean? But I got his address. So I gotta do, if anything, I'm gonna pop it. If anything, I'm gonna pop at his house and shit. You know what I mean? He a weed smoker. He basically wanted to he only 24, but he looked a little younger and shit. But he wanted to have sexual relations with a 15-year-old. So if anything, I'm gonna bust him later on today. You know what I mean? Since I got his house, I know he lived with people and shit. Well, I got two different houses. One of them is his. You know what I mean? I know one of the two houses got to be his. Don't know which one, but I'm gonna try them both. So I'm definitely going to attempt to do a catch tonight. So yeah, because they attached the airplane bailout to it, and that has to pass by October, or the airlines will be shut down. They can't do without their first class flights. Pop up at dude's house and ask him, does he know where the weed at? Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. But I think he renting a room. He like a guest renting a room for people. You know what I mean? He had guests renting a room and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because he say, I think his excuse for not coming out or being able to come over was that he don't got the key yet. So he had guests at some people's house. Or he renting the room out. Shit. So I'm definitely gonna see what's up with him. Yeah, but yeah, that because you said they're trying to attach the airplane bailout. Yeah, I mean, if you pay attention to politics, they always do that. They always that's how they attach some little shit that they want to get passed. Basically, they say you want to work out this deal. Okay, you give me this, we're gonna give you that. You know what I mean? You give me this, so it's all gonna be some type of bullshit gonna pass in order to make the people happy because the the the, the citizens the citizens want that money. So they basically they want to make the citizens happy. A certain group gonna basically say we're not gonna side with you unless you let us pass this also. So they always attach some type of crazy bills just to get one thing passed. You know what I mean? Just get one thing passed. Yeah. Well, it's just huh? I don't got no more. So tomorrow, 8-1 also. I just gave somebody one. Did I just give you one for charge? I got no more. Somebody, yeah, I sold it. Somebody ate one. All right. How much what? Yeah, I'll be doing. I don't know. I gotta check and see. You gotta check and see though too. Yeah. And goddamn kids knocking on my door. They want some. They want some more of those. Uh. That challenge shit. What's that dude? Well, I had that little 9-year-old dude eat that hot challenge shit. That one chip challenge. So yeah. All right, but hold on, let me see. So now I'm in. Yes, because they attached the airplane bill out. They can't do it without their first class bill. Pop up at the house and ask him, you know where we at? Yeah, I'm definitely ask him and have him come outside to talk. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. And what's your opinion on Black Lives Matters? Uh, I don't support that shit. I'll tell you why. I mean, Black Lives Matters. It don't got nothing to do with it being ran by. I guess they say it's like a Jewish group or something. Or black people don't own it, but my thing is, I think people that are doing that marching and getting beat and shit like that is like a waste of time and shit. Cause I know it's like if you notice that anybody if you marching with guns, the police are not going to beat you. The police are going to stand across the street and watch you. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know like real black militia groups. That's what they do. They don't have to worry about the police bombing them upside the head. They all marching with guns. I mean, so you marching with guns where you got weapons in your hands, just like the police got weapons. You don't got to worry about them abusing you of your rights. So you know what I mean. All that marching and stuff they're doing, but you got people with weapons that's doing stuff against you. Are you scared to pick up a weapon to protect yourself? You know what I mean? They ain't saying you got to shoot nobody, but it's a different level of respect. You know what I mean? If you got a gun, if they got 10 people with guns, and you got 3,000 people with guns, you know what I mean, during a march, it's a big difference. Just put it like that. But yeah, I don't be with that Black Lives Matter shit because I don't basically let the media control me how I am. You know what I mean? Or try to make me think a certain way, or try to make me think, oh, want me basically to ride with this agenda. I mean, because that's the agenda they put out there. They're trying to put black people against white people and shit like that. You know what I mean? If you watch media, if I was watching the media and shit, you know what I mean? It was pay attention to media. Me as a black man, be upset with white people. You know what I mean? Based upon what they're trying to show. So I don't pay attention to that bullshit. You know what I mean? So the media don't control the way I think. By them attaching the airplane bailout, we most likely will get it. Without that being attached, we probably won't get it. Yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? You pay attention to politics, you know what I mean? It's gonna pass eventually because that's what people want. So right now, the airplane bailout is actually a big help for us to get stimulus, regardless they doing the airplane bailout. Yeah, right? Yeah, bro, you need to do more of those Las Vegas strip streams of you walking around. It's dope as fuck. Oh yeah, I definitely am. I was gonna do that last night, but I smoked weed and fell asleep. How you ever experienced racism? Uh, Online mainly, but in person, rarely. Only thing came close to racism, in person racism, was when I lived in L.A. and then the goddamn police was harassing me and shit. You know what I mean? Our only time of racism I experienced, basically, I basically experienced racism by police. You know what I mean? By getting pulled over and shit. You know what I mean? Let's say one time I was coming from, even though I was buying some weed, I was doing some black people shit. I was buying some weed. I was with my cousin. A motherfucker saw me coming out the weed area, and they busted a U-turn on me. That was racism. I mean, even though I was buying weed and shit, this when weed was legal. I ended up going to jail. My car got impounded. My cousin had to get picked up. I got charged with a bunch of I got charged with a bunch of fake goddamn traffic tickets. But then that's the only time I got released out of jail, city jail, on OR. So they released me on OR. You know what I mean? Because I had about like 5 fake traffic tickets. Talking about I didn't stop at a stop sign, bitch. That's because there ain't no stop sign there. You know what I mean? Some other fake shit. You know what I mean? So besides getting pulled over by because of racism and shit like that, only time I deal with racism basically from cops. Not nobody, nobody in person, or people online and shit. But in person, racism was just by cops only. Because the only reason they did that shit because they got guns. You should help them when we're marching, bro. Support your community. No, G, that marching don't really do much. You have you guys marching forever. I ain't trying to be around. I ain't trying to be around that shit. You know what I mean? When next you know the police start shooting, and I ain't got no gun. And I'm a target. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like shooting apples in the barrel and shit. You know what I mean? No, I support them. If they want to march, if they want to march around with guns, then yeah, I'll march around with them. But I'm not gonna be marching around people, and then where the police basically got guns and they don't. That's like taking your fist to a goddamn uh, taking your fist to a gunfight. No, I'm not. No, not happening. I experimented racism. You experiment? She said I experienced racism all the time as a police officer. I worked at a HBCU, was a historically black college university, and was the only white cop there, and I was verbally abused for being white all the time. Right. I'm, I'm sure you were. You know what I mean? I don't know about just being white. I don't know what they call you. Uh, so I would think that brothers would be on you for being white because uh, white brothers they love white chicks. You know what I mean? So who are you voting for this year, Trump or Biden? Only voted one time, and that was for Obama the first election. I didn't vote for him the second election, but obviously I voted for Obama for a historical reason for the first time. But the second time I didn't vote for him. That's the only time I vote. Besides me voting for marijuana, besides me voting for marijuana to be legal and shit, that was it. I don't really vote. Experience I meant Jennifer Strickland. I don't believe that, bro. White people never experienced true racism in America. I've also trust me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, white people experience racism too. And there is never one cop, bro. That's a lie. You talking about? Oh, you talking about I was the only white cop there? She said she was the only white cop. Or are you saying? Let's see what part is. Um, they call me every racist white name in the book. Laugh out. Most guys tried to holler at me until they got mad, and they would call me racist names. All right, I was the only white cop. Yeah, she said she was the only white cop and shit. Not the only cop, but just the only white cop. All right. Hell yeah, she, I mean, I call racist people racist names too and everything. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like I went crazy on the one video. I did that on video and shit with I had the goddamn racist people in my neighborhood calling cops on me every day. Motherfucker calling cops on me almost I would say every day, every other day and shit for no reason. All because I was still in the house. You know what I mean? I was still in the house legally. I was occupying the house openly, notoriously, and they didn't like that shit because the house I was taking over, it just had a $20,000 mortgage. It had a $20,000 equity loan on it. That was it. It was basically free and clear. The family people already got paid, cash for keys, move out, and all kinds of shit like that. You know what I mean? They didn't know it was free and clear. You know what I mean? They just thought the relatives died in it, and basically the house business was sitting for a couple of years. You know what I mean? So it just had back taxes owed on it, a $20,000 loan that was basically running up, and HOA fees and all kind of shit. Basically, I took over the house, started paying the back taxes, paying the fees, all kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? So basically, I was on my way to getting a free house once again. I'm about to give me a free house again, and then the next the neighbors kept on calling police on me and shit, talking about he don't live there. He's talking about he a squatter. I say, no, I'm not a squatter. I'm a super squatter. As a super squatter, that means I'm trying to own this house. I ain't just squatting just to live nowhere. My goal is to own this house. I mean, which I ended up doing. I mean, but it took me going to jail. That first time I went to jail over a house. You know what I mean? Because basically I went to jail for a fake ass battery charge. When I got this dude attacking me on film and shit, but he broke my camera and shit. He broke my phone and shit, whatever. I had to show it different later and shit. I get out of jail. This motherfucker destroyed the goddamn power box. I'm like, he destroyed the power box and had to pay $2,500 to fix that. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I was like, these motherfuckers racist motherfuckers. So I went on a racial rant against him. You know what I mean? I said, since y'all racist, you know what I mean? Yeah, you want to get the nigga out the neighborhood. I'm about to be that nigga that you don't want. You know what I mean? I'm about to be the nigger that you hate. You know what I mean? I want a goddamn rant. My ass was drunk and then I ended up in jail. You know, nigga went in my jail, got out. Shit was all fucked up. Damn be broke. Yeah, he broke your phone and power box. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, he got me on that one. Richard got me. He cost me money and shit, but it's all good. That's only possible because it happened. You gotta do a 1-versus-1 against Ramy, bro. Let's see who has the true MMA skills. Man, I already told Ramy I'll beat the fuck out of him, Jay. I mean, I don't gotta wait. You know what I mean? If he want to do this shit, I do this shit anytime. Shit, it don't take him but a plane ticket. You don't gotta worry about where I'm going. I'll go straight to you. We do this shit right in front of your house. You know what I mean? I know I got the address. You know what I mean? I'll beat the fuck out of me, even in fat man mode. Right now I'm in fat man mode, but my strength is there. My strength is there and shit, G. It won't be fair. You know what I mean? I'll beat the fuck out of them, G. My son is biracial and I only date black men, really. So I don't think I'm really to be racist. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. I'll make a note of that. Screenshot. I only date black men, really. Okay. Duly noted. You were a beautiful cop then, LOL. Oh, now Josh is like, okay, now he owned you now. Okay, laugh out loud. All right. Then, yeah, got really tired of hearing dudes singing the Miss Officer song. Oh, sorry, Miss Jackson. I don't know. I don't ever heard that song. I don't think. I don't recall. I feel you. Damn, you broke your phone and power box. Yeah. Hey, yo, Cam, why did you tell your children they smell like fish on stream? Yeah, cause it's called bagging. I was bagging on them. You know what I mean? You never played. You never played the dozens. So I'll tell them everything. That's called bagging. It's called capping. Yeah. So I bag on my kids just like my kids bag on me. I bag on their friends, and then their friends try to bag on me. I mean, I bag a lot. So I think he was talking to them, talking shit with them, joking each other. Yeah, that's all I was all doing. Is that, oh, hey, JDQ is going to do catches too. You both got to collab. No, I don't think I would collab with him. He like a little slow and shit. Or he tried to. I went on stream to apologize. He told me he don't believe in nigga and shit, and try to do side jokes on the side battles. Yeah, I went on joke apologize. The next note after I got off, I got blocked. So fuck that shit. They blocked me after I apologized on the stream. Cam is going to hit you up on the Facebook. Laugh out loud. Cam is going to hit you up on Facebook soon, Jennifer. Uh, Yep, most likely. But those who don't know, white women who date black men have biracial kids are looked at as worse by white races than black persons. Nah, the black girls look at you funny. I mean, if you walk around, I mean, some black girls look at you funny and shit, and the white racist people they definitely don't like you and shit. They're like, oh, you like a goddamn race traitor. You know what I mean? The black girls like look at you like, damn, you got one of our niggas. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? So it go both ways. It's just like when white women, when white men date black women and shit like that, they hear the same shit too. You know what I mean? I talked to Cam. He's cool. All right. Are you really going to join Predator Poachers? Um, yeah, maybe. You know what I mean? Like you said, I want. You know what I mean? I'll join the group that's you know what I mean? Me, I was trying to work out some stuff and everything. I think he want me to do a whole bunch of apologizing about some shit. I'm like, hold on, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? So, like you said, only problem I have with Alex basically originated with Josh and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's the main problem, really, Josh. I try to basically tell him he made some mistakes. You know what I mean? I try to tell him he made a mistake in regards to the not turning in those pictures early and basically not basically get rid of Josh. You know what I mean? Basically try to tell him the mistakes. I basically try to tell him I try to capitalize off your mistakes you made. You know what I mean? That's basically what I'm trying to explain to him. You know what I mean? Do I think you were looking? Do I think you were looking at those pictures, jacking off to those the little girl pictures? Not really. Those I made that as joking and shit. But when I say that you kept the pictures too long without we was talking about this yesterday, without turning to the police, I said that's a young person mistake. I said I know why. I understand why you did it because you want to turn in all the evidence. You want to make sure that you get the catch. The police don't get it. I mean, all that I was trying to explain to you that yeah, you made a young mistake because you want to do the catch. I mean, what you should have done was as soon as he gave you the pictures, give it to Houston Police. You didn't have to go to Montgomery. I mean, so you want so that'd be out your hand. So a person like me can't say, "Oh, there's a possibility you did this. There's a possibility that you did that." You know what I mean, that's all I'm saying. You know, which clarify, I guess he had the pictures or had control of the pictures for 12 days before he actually gave it to, I guess, Detective Prince. I believe he said he gave it to him. He said that Josh sent him the pictures on the first, and then basically he went on 6. He went on 6 to basically turn in the first evidence, and then I guess he said he ended up turning over the pictures to Detective Prince on the 12th. So it was 12 days before he actually was able to turn them in to the Prince. All they all saying was that you should turn them over to local police the first day and continue with your catch. So a person like me can accuse you, I mean, or anybody else can accuse you, you know what I mean, of trying to look at the picture or anything, you know what I mean? All that I said is just telling him basically, hey, you know what I mean? His thing is saying that it's not true that he was looking at him, even though he had control, he had the possibility to look at him, but he's saying he didn't look at him. You know what I mean? He just kept them for evidence to turn in. or he had control of evidence to turn in, or he didn't want the police basically take over his case. I mean, yeah, that could be true. You know what I mean? That could be true, but it's still a mistake. You know what I mean? So I was just trying to get him to understand that he could have basically turned him in to the police and still did his catch, because you got to realize, you know what I mean, that these catches that as soon as just because you turn it in don't mean the police gonna arrest him right away. As obvious right now, you turn it, even though you turn in all the evidence, he's still not arrested. You know what I mean? So this should take time. It's rare that they arrest him on the spot. It happens, but it's rare. Even though you got all the evidence. So basically I was trying to get him to understand that you just made a young person mistake. Because me as being an older person, I know how to off the gate. I know that I could have turned the evidence in and basically continue to bust them. I mean, so it won't be no leeway for somebody to be like, oh, you kept the pictures or you got control of the pictures. No, even though it's not on your phone, you got access to the account. So if I know if I turn it over to the police, and then basically police is going to block my access to the account, because wherever it is on Google Hangout or Scouts. You say the picture can't be erased, but I know the police can erase that shit, or they can get the company to erase it. You know what I mean? So I guess we just gotta work some things out and everything. No white racist man see you as a traitor. No white racist man see you as a traitor and disgusting, and women just be haters and talk shit. All right. From my experience, 100. Bro, you reported Alex to your DA last month. Do you think he's going to accept you? I didn't report Alex to the DA. The DA, I reported him to the different crime unit. You know what I mean? I didn't report him to the DA. I reported him to somewhere else. But that shit can basically, just like nobody pressing the issue. Nobody pressing the issue except me. I mean, so that means that once if they end up doing something, they got to contact me. So basically, I would have to cooperate with them and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it ain't like no shit they were pushing. So anything I create, you know what I mean? I know I could basically uncreate and shit like that. You know what I mean? But not to the DA. You know what I mean? It's to the goddamn I guess that Crime Stopper shit, and then basically somebody from the special unit, online crimes, got back to me and shit. They transferred to a local unit in Houston and shit, but they ain't really pressing that shit. Ain't nobody pressing that except me and shit. So, you know what I mean? So of course, I can explain to them in full details of what I felt. Just like the DA, in the Bradley case, not the DA, but the sheriff dude talking about he won't, even though Alex, he said even though Alex is a piece of shit, or he believes that Alex is a piece of shit. That's what he told me. He didn't really he think he just made a mistake for being young. You know what I mean? So that's why he didn't want to that's why he didn't want to do no charges against him. Because he said basically he just made some mistakes for being young. That was it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm cool with Alex and shit. Never have been uncool. Every time we always talk on the phone, it's all been cordial. You know what I mean? We never been screaming at each other on the phone and shit like that. You know what I mean? Throughout this whole process. Let's not go down this road again, please. LOL. Bro, you reported Alex to DA. Do you think he's going to step you? Man, let's not go down this road again. Which road? Cam, when I talk about my experiences with racism, remember, I lived and worked in a small town area full of good old boys. If you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. You live like in the goddamn Dukes of Hazzard world. You know what I mean? Yeehaw. My boy Luke. I know exactly what you mean. Cam, I need an interrupt button for when you go back on this old shit. Tell them go back and watch the old videos, LOL. All right. Because besides being hated for just being police, LL. Oh yeah. Bro, you almost ruined Alex his life, bro, and now you want to join his team. Isn't that a bit fucked up, bro? Uh, you say it's fucked up. Yeah, it might seem kind of fucked up and shit, but I never hated Alex. You know what I mean? Because at one time I got a chance basically to get rid of his goddamn YouTube channel. That'd be ruining his life, especially if that's all your money at. You know what I mean? Basically, right now, it's a chick. Basically, this chick want me to give her some dick. You know what I mean? And she basically said she'll do anything I want. And she worked for goddamn for Google. She worked for Google and shit, whatever. Pacific Branch, she worked basically on the goddamn YouTube side and everything. She did with YouTube and shit like that, you know. She handled people that basically handled basically I had a chance to strike him and shit. Yeah, matter of fact, that one bitch too, that one bitch what bitch I was saying that basically Ramy trying to talk to and shit. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, she basically called bullshit on that shit too. She's like, yeah, bullshit. I call bullshit, Cam. If you could do that, I want you to go ahead and do it now. Strike your shit down, Cam. I call bullshit, Cam. But no, I always gave Alex a chance. I mean, before I did anything, I always gave him a chance to basically do something. I was like, here, do this. If not, I'm gonna do this. I mean, so no, like I said, that's a major decision, especially when the girl want me to have sex with her. She kind of a little older and heavier and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, shit like that. So it was not just striking and shit just off this phone call. Like I would owe her some sex. You know what I mean? You know, so I had to think about that shit. Do I want to go down that road besides just fucking up somebody's money and shit? Do I want to go down the road having to deal with this chick again in a sexual manner when I don't really like her? So I decided not. No, that was one reason. I said nope. I'm not rushing to do that anyway. Okay, that's besides being hated for just being a police, bro. You almost ruined Alex's life, bro. Now you want to join his team, and that bit fucked up, bro. No, it's all about business. I'm trying to, as a business person, I mean, you can't be emotional. You gotta look at it from business aspect. Come on, man. I understand if Alex is mad as hell, bro. Come on, man. I understand if Alex is mad as hell, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man, Cam. You have made my day with these streams, bro. For real, man. Keep going, bro. All right. That's all good. But yeah. So most likely I'm gonna do a catch most likely tonight. You know what I mean? Or probably early and shit. I just gotta reset these phones, but I be putting shit on phones, so that I had to transfer. I'd be having to transfer these pictures over and back and forth and everything before I reset them and all kind of bullshit. Or not just reset them phones and everything. It's about doing extra work and shit like that too and everything. So, but just a quick recap. Yeah, Ramy, make sure you unmod me. Cause I just exposed you for being a heroin addict. Exposed you for lying about the heroin at the court. Cause there ain't no goddamn stairs you can pick up the wallet off of. I mean, you lied about picking up a wallet. And then basically, according to the police report, I mean, you and dude, y'all both got caught with separate heroins. So you can't say, oh, you found a wallet with his shit in. No, you had your own separate heroin. He had his own separate heroin. You had your own separate drug paraphernalia. He had his own separate ones. So y'all both had separate heroin amounts. And y'all both had different separate ways to use that heroin, which is called drug paraphernalia. You know what I mean? So you both had your own needles or your own straws, or where the fuck y'all use that shit. So bam. Lie about that shit. You know what I mean? I basically exposed you by lying about that. I exposed you about the $250, the $250,000 job you lie about you saying you have. You know what I mean? Cause beside the fact your girlfriend Camilla, when you asked her to vouch for you, she thought that a quarter million was 2.5 million. You're like, no, baby, that's not. It's not 2.5 million. A quarter million. That's what I just made. You know what I mean? So you asking her to vouch for you, but she don't even know. She don't even know what the goddamn $250,000 is. You know what I mean? And I tested you. When I tested you, you didn't even know how much you got to make a month or a week to pull in $250,000 a year, Jay. What you said was, huh? Actually, how much you make? How much you make per month? You said, huh? I said, yeah. When you make $250,000, how much would you get per month? You said, huh? And then I broke it down. I said, well, you get paid by the week? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, well, how much you make per week? Oh, hey Kim, I got a phone call. It's real important. It's this and that. I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, never got back to me. I'm still waiting. You call me about other things, but you forgot all about that shit. You know what I mean? And basically, I basically was giving you a hint. I basically was saying, yeah, I had a job making $1,000 a day for for 2 or 3 days a week. You know what I mean? I made $1,000 a day for 2 or 3 days a week. So actually, how much was you getting per week? I mean, common sense. If you working, like I said, you working 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Putting in 8 hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? 8 hour shifts. Still home insurance on phone. I mean, common sense. I'm giving you hints. I'm gonna give you hints. You know what I mean? So I know. You know, what I mean? After I gave you hints about 1,000 a day, I'm actually how much you make per week. You could be like, yeah, bro, I'll make $1,000 a day, 5 days a week. You know what I mean? That'll get you 240,000 a year. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Or that'll get you like basically a little bit over 240,000 a year. That gets you close to 250,000 a year because it's damn near what was it 52 weeks in a year? You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Jay, that nigga asked his girlfriend, "Hey, wasn't I making $250,000?" No, she said, "Wasn't I making $250,000 a year, a quarter million, huh, baby?" And then she said, "Oh, what's that? That's 2.5 million." I was done. I was done after that. So after a while, I said, "Let me test this food right here." You know what I mean? Well, let me test this food right here. You know what I mean? I'm like, how much you making per month? He said, huh? Well, you're making $250,000. You're making 250K. How much did you make per month? He said, huh? He didn't come on there. He said, huh? I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, I'm making about 25,000, between 20 and 30,000 a month. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? It fluctuates. It goes up and down. Somewhere between 20 and 30 a month. You know what I mean? But he said, huh? He had no clue how much you need to make a month in order to make $250,000 a year. But so basically what he said was he quit the job because he didn't want to work for nobody. But ain't nobody quit no job. Even I wouldn't quit no fucking job making a goddamn $1,000 a day, $20,000 a month. I'm not quitting no job while I'm making 20,000 a month. Ain't nobody quitting no job when you're making 20,000 a month, G. You know what I mean? The fact that he said he quit a job making over 20K a month, making over $1,000 a day is a motherfucking lie. Because ain't nobody quitting no job making that much money unless you go into a new job making more money. You know what I mean? Unless you go into a new job making more money. I'm just saying. Shit. Like I said, he ain't the brightest dude out there. You know what I mean? He ain't the brightest dude out there, Jay. What do you say? That explained to her that you always give people a chance to correct things and do what they say to fix your problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And no reason to explain to her no more because I already dissed her out. You know what I mean? I already dogged her out. Cause she up there talking about I'm trying to get with her, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do all this shit. And she basically begged me
to talk to her on goddamn Snapchat. I mean, I got evidence of that just in case you erase that shit. I already snapped a copy of a screenshot, so you can erase all you want. You know what I mean? You already told me that you and Ramy, that you know what I mean, that me and Ramy is the only person that know what you look like, showing that proof of evidence that you was basically you and Ramy was talking. You know what I mean? Uh, like I said, I already busted out that Jim Bruno, even though mommy, I got nothing against you either, but Jim Bruno was sending you nude pictures while you going live. That's what you told me. You know what I mean? Because I told you that Jim Bruno was about to do a JDQ interview. You're like, she better not. I'm gonna let people know that she was sending me pictures while I was going live. Everybody knew about this. Nobody knew about this except you and her. So your girlfriend didn't know about this shit. So by the fact that you didn't tell your girlfriend about it, that means you're cheating on your girlfriend. So you got Cassandra's and Jim both sending you nudes, and your girl don't know about it because your girl's saying hi to them. Hey girl, what's up? Da da da. And I got your girl number, Camilla number too. You know what I mean? I got Camilla number. I ain't never called her. But I got her number. I'll just pull up on my phone records. I called that one time because you called me from her phone. I called back, she answered. Bam, okay, this is her phone. Okay. That's one mistake too. But yeah. Figure out your lies before you offer up fake info. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hell no, I ain't quitting no 25 grand a month job. Hell no. Ain't nobody doing that shit. You know what I mean? 20,000 a month, between 20 to 25. Hell no. It was 25 grand, but it was, you know what I mean? To make it 250, but it's damn near close. I mean, like you making like damn near 2,100 a month or 21,000 a month. You know what I mean? For it to be like a 250K job, you make about 21,000 a month. Then you basically have $2,000 extra. You know, but yeah, Snapchat. She thinks she's still even Snapchat, or not Snapchat. Instagram DM. I meant to say the Instagram DM. She thinks she's slick. Even kids know better than that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Ramy basically was talking to his mods. I mean, he was talking to goddamn her because she said the only people that know what she looked like was me and Ramy. You know what I mean? Was evidence that that he was video chatting with her, even though he told me yesterday that hell no, he turned out. He said hell no, I didn't talk to her. He said I turned out all her phone requests. You know what I mean? That's not true. That's not true. Because right before you had to hit that COVID situation, she's like, yeah, no, I was just talking to him like 5 hours earlier. He seemed okay. You know what I mean? She said she was just talking to you 5 hours earlier. And then she said that me and you are the only one that knows what she looked like in real life. That's what she said. She said, me and you, the only person that knows what she looked like in real life. I think I got that on here. I think I showed y'all that earlier. So that's another person you're trying to fuck. I mean, because you told me something about don't be flirting with the mods, Cam. I'm flirting with no goddamn mods. What mods did you see me flirt with? I ain't flirting with no goddamn mods. That's the only person only chick I've been talking to, just talking. You know what I mean, conversating with was goddamn Jill, and that was before she was a mod. You know, when I was trying to tell you to make her a mod, you try to act like you like, oh, are you sure? You sure she cool? You sure she stay? Motherfucker, you already know she's safe because you've been talking to her, bitch. You've been talking to her. You know what I mean? You act like you don't know her and shit. You know what I mean? She already busted you out that she been calling you up and shit, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call you bitch because you think I'm fucking stupid.
That's the part, you know what I mean? Give me you trying to play me. Oh, oh, you know what I mean? You think you can trust her, bro? Bitch, what the fuck you? Why you talking to her in secret? You know what I mean? You talking to the bitch in secret, and ask me, can we trust her? Ugh. Nah, I mean, you can trust her. Apparently, I can't. Then you say she trying to make you jealous. She tried to say, oh yeah, I'm talking to another mod. Hey, I've been talking to this mod. You know what I mean? You're not a sinner, you Ramy. You're not a sinner, you Ramy. I'm just saying, Jay. Yeah, Jay. I like Tupac. You know what I mean? You better hire me. You supposed to hire me, Ramy. You saw me calling you yesterday, day before yesterday. I ain't gonna keep calling you and shit. So, man, I know how to get your attention. I'll just start telling the truth. You know what I mean? So Camille out there, he committed harm against you. He don't love you like that. He's trying to fuck anything out there. I don't think he's trying to fuck the tranny, unless she's a real woman. But he was talking to the tranny. All that email shit, all that screenshot Alex was showing, that's all true. Every single one was true. But I wasn't talking about it because it had to do with his personal life. I never defended him for his personal life. His personal life had nothing to do with him catching predators. Unless he's doing some predatory shit himself. You know what I mean? So his exaggeration about all the line about getting hit, with somebody shooting at him, all kind of shit. I didn't give a fuck about none of them lie because that had nothing. No important issue on my part. I was never defending about that shit. Somebody said it might have been possible, but that was all. That's all like little kid shit to me and shit. You know what I mean? But the most important shit, if y'all getting y'all money into a dude on drugs, where you wonder why there's no RV trip happening, that nigga smoked that. He smoked the RV trip up. He either snorted, smoked it up, or shot in his veins, whatever the shit you gotta do with the heroin. I mean, I knew he was a junkie. Once he told his that new cameraman when they put around the AirPods, he's like, "Hey, bro," he's like, "You do drugs? He said, you do heroin?" When he asked him that, he was asking like, "Hey, you got some on you now?" You know what I mean? That kind of situation. So a lot of times, like I said, motherfuckers bust their own self out and shit, G. Motherfuckers bust their own self out. So it said you are way too obsessed, dude. I don't know who am I obsessed with? I mean, who am I obsessed with? Neither one of them is no chick, so I'm not obsessed with nobody. Money going to win, yeah. Money going to win up the veins, smoked up all that shit. You know what I mean? Smoked up all that shit. So when you and Ramy broke up, come on, don't come with the gay stuff. I'll talk to you about some shit, but don't come with the gay shit, man. Don't come with the gay shit, man. Come on, man. Come on, broke up like we dating. Oh man, you know what I mean? No, I left his organization. I made it. It's official right now. This 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 is basically my official unmod me, Ramy. Unmod me. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. Unmod me, man. I'm not saying the gay way. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, it's like I can't even answer that question because it seems like it's gay. It's a gay question. I can't answer that shit. You know what I mean? I'm homophobic. I'm all that. You know what I mean, whatever you want to say. I won't talk. I won't take part in answering no gay questions. You know what I mean? You good, but I can't answer that question. You got put that question in a different way. You know? Yeah, Ramy slimy and shit, dude. I mean, like I said, personal life never bothered me and shit, but yeah, you know what I mean? When you basically y'all basically talking about me behind my back, Then no. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then I tell you who talk about me, and then you call me, you try to tell me, oh, I'm a dummy for thinking it's that person. But when I'm about to do a video about you, you're like, oh no, okay, it is that person. I mean, oh no, I called you a dummy. That was just the way I talk, bro. That's the way I just talk, bro. I didn't mean nothing about it. Nah, G. You mean something about it, G. Cause you didn't think I'll figure out who the fuck was telling you shit. I picked her because I know she was talking to you. She called you more than she called you more than I call you. You know what I mean? She got your number. She looking you up. You know what I mean? She's obsessed with you. That kind of shit. I mean, slimy partners on live. I guess they meant. Yeah, he mean that I ain't fucking with him. Shit, no, I'm not fucking with him right now, G. I don't fuck with him. It's like so many lies I could take. I mean, I know a lot of people lie all the time, so I can't just be like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with you just because you lie once, lie, you know what I mean? But when you constantly lying, and then you lying to me for no reason, I'm like, okay, I can see you lying to the group in public, but when I'm having private conversations with you, and you just tell me lies that you want me to believe to be true, I'm like, man, something wrong with you. I basically already explained to you, I'm a little bit older than you, G. I'm a little bit older than you. You're goddamn 25, 26. I'm 45. I'm like 19, 20 years older than you. I mean, I keep trying to explain that to him and shit. I'm like, man, I don't believe everything people say. I already told him that shit. I mean, try to give him warnings like, hey, man, you know what I mean? I try to tell him like, yeah, people lie all the time and shit, you know what I mean? But you trying to make it a habit to lie to me in private because you want me to believe what the fuck you saying? No. I'm like, you're an idiot. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking in my brain, G. You're a fucking idiot, G. The way you think, the way you talk, let me know that I'll be telling you something. You like, oh, bro, are you sure? Are you sure I could do that, bro? Are you sure? Nah, bitch, I'm just telling you this for no reason. Yeah, G, you can do that shit, G. Okay, bro, I'm gonna look that up. Hey, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you can you just pull off all the information for me and then have it ready for me? Can you do that for me, bro? So now you want me to do extra work for him for free. I mean, in which case I'm not doing. I'm like, okay, yeah, I just gotta do a couple things real quick, but I'll get back to you. Man, I ain't getting back to you. I ain't working for you for free. I'm not doing no extra work for you. Your dumb ass gonna tell me, oh, get to basically give you a house and you let me join you do catches with me and let me join your crew. I mean, let me bitch is not that fucking serious, you dumb fuck. Talk about, oh yeah, I'll flip the house and make money for you and pay you. Bitch, what you think I'm doing already? You know what I mean? You live with your motherfucking mama, your daddy, your uncles, a couple of uncles, including your uncle Osama. You know what I mean? They came from the Bay. You live with a couple of motherfuckers and shit, G. You know what I mean? In one house. And you want to tell me about some real estate shit? No. Because anything, deal with real estate, you already did that shit. You talking about you making investments? You're not making them. Where are you making investments on? You say you invest in stocks and shit. Let's see this shit. What stocks are you invested in? Name the stock. I mean, bust out with your portfolio. You know what I mean? That's another lie you told. I'm just guessing. These are guesses. But I know you ain't got no stock. Even though I ain't looking at your shit, I know you ain't got no fucking stock, G. This is guessing that you're lying. I know it's true. It's a true guess of you lying shit, G. But I know for a fact you lying about that heroin shit. I know for a fact you lying about talking to the trainee. Maybe you know she was a trainee at first. I don't know the details about that. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact you lying about making 100, 250K a year. You know what I mean? I know for sure you lying about that shit. So any type of paperwork you try to show, I mean, I could basically see it, check it, see if it's authentic and shit by calling the goddamn you know what I mean? There's ways to check the authenticity of your shit, everything like that. You know what I mean? Then you say Jim Bruno. Then you bust out telling me that Jim Bruno will send you naked pictures of her while you going live. You told me that because I told you that, yeah, Jim about to go talk about you. Next you know, you're like, oh, she better not. I got so much shit on her, bro. She should send me pictures of herself while I'm live to try to get me to do a reaction, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't think she gonna go because I got so much dirt on her, bro. I don't think she going live, bro. You know what I mean? Especially after she send me pictures of herself naked. You know what I mean? To get reaction and shit. Oh yeah, all kind of pictures, bro. Oh, she do all kind of things, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like so much lies I can take. I can't take motherfuckers keep lying, especially after I give them warnings. I'm like, yeah, no, I gave him a bunch of warnings. You know what I mean? But if you want to keep on believing, keep lying to me, eventually I'm gonna bust you out or something, G. I'm gonna tell you something privately so you understand. I know you're lying. If your dumb ass don't get the hint, you too stupid to get the hint. Then, hey, it's time to bust your ass out, G. You know what I mean? Yeah, Pinocchio syndrome like a motherfucker. Pinocchio syndrome like a motherfucker, G. And this motherfucker gonna tell me to give him a fucking house. He'll let me join. He'll let me be a part of. Bitch, you know, that shows how dumb he is. Don't ask me a dumbass question like that or something, G. He want free room and board. Go join the military. Shake my head. Yep. Yeah. That shit crazy. Yep. But yeah, like I said, the main thing, this motherfucker, I just had him busted out a bunch of times. He just didn't give him the knockout blow. He was already ready to quit when the committee got involved, when she basically was hearing all that shit. He had to basically defend himself against her and shit. But if I talk to her and send her information, there's no way my shit is undefendable. You know what I mean? If I tell you about you cheating on Camellia, ain't no way you can get out of that shit, dude. Cause like you said, just like you told me, Jim Bruno was sending you naked pictures of herself. Do the community know about those? No, she don't. No, she don't. Did she know about uh uh the goddamn the mob right now? Did she know about you talking to Jill? No, she don't. You know what I mean? So basically, I don't know about 3 moderators that you've been talking to. Jill, which is right now current. The one and Cassandra in the past, and Jim Bruno. You know what I mean? Jim Bruno. So I know about 3 different moderators you've been talking to that's been a part of your crew. But I don't think your chick know about that. I'm just saying. So keep doing the catches. All the PP going money hungry. Is all the prayer posters done money hungry? I mean, a lot of them have. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. A lot of them have done money hungry and shit, G. You know what I mean? I don't know about all of them. Like I said, one thing that changed me about Alex was that he was giving out money and shit. Cause that's some shit that I do. You know what I mean, that's some shit that I do. Like if you saw, I took $60 from a predator. The first day I gave away 5 to a homeless person, and then a couple days later, I bought about 6 pieces. You know what I mean, and gave away to homeless. That's all from the predator money. Even though I do that shit on my own, that was taking out the predator's money. You know what I mean? I gave a couple of bums. I'm gonna say bums, home people, dollar here, dollar there, about borrowing some food and shit. You know what I mean? All kind of shit. You know what I mean? Lying is the thing I hate the most. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lying is, everybody hate liars and shit, G. I mean, I really, like I said, I really like somebody tell me the truth that supposedly hurt, than fucking lie to me about some shit. Yeah, I messed up. I fucked that nigga. I gave him the pussy. I already tell me you gave him the motherfucking pussy. You lie about not giving him nothing at all, and you end up pregnant or something. How the fuck you get pregnant? Oh man, you see when I told you back then I didn't do nothing with him, but I did. I'm sorry. No, bitch, time for you to go. Uh, any interaction with Ramy would result in someone getting screwed over. Fuck that guy. Yeah, he always looking for a come up and shit. You know what I mean? Uh, well, I'll be talking about different races and everything like that, but I try to figure out what race group that be like that. Basically, all trying to hustle motherfucking and shit, G. You know what I mean? He Egyptian. I'll just say he like one of them fucking Egyptian scammers in Cairo. You know what I mean? They were trying to hustle motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? They were trying to pickpocket motherfuckers. They were trying to do like short change you and shit. You know what I mean? He's like more on that kind of type of scammer level. Yeah, so that shit is crazy. But that heroin shit, he definitely a motherfucking user, a drug abuser, all that shit. You know what I mean? Yep, you bought pizza. That man drink and hot dogs and chips gave away a few dollars here and there. All right. Yeah. That's not even nothing, though, shit, dude. But yeah, all that I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers be money hungry, just like JDQ. As soon as he got 1,000 subscribers, bam, he put that dollar sign out. You know what I mean? He got videos that got like over 20 commercials. That's how you get paid, you know what I mean? But he got videos that got over 20 commercials. It's like that, you know what I mean? I would say that shit crazy. But catching predators though, G, yeah, I like doing that shit, G. You know what I mean? He's soft, you know what I mean? Soft and slow, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I'm saying? At least Alex, he keep it real most of the times, you know what I mean? It's like that, you know. You know what I mean? He give honest answers and shit like that and everything. Like I said, we chopped it up. He recorded me talking about the same thing I'm talking about this. He recorded me yesterday. You know what I mean? So I said, man, I might as well bust it out right now. I told him, I said, you might as well go live. I guess he's holding out shit. So I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? But the shit with Alex, though, that's squashable. I mean, because like I said, we always talk on the phone. It's always been cordial. It's just that we get online, we had each other neck and shit. So, you know what I mean? So my thing is, I'm telling like, yeah, if I'm protecting Ramy, then of course I gotta attack you. You know what I mean? I gotta attack you. You know, that's all part of the flow and shit, G. You know. But if you wanna be cool and shit, yeah, I mean, I can work out stuff with you and shit. Yeah, bro, I heard, you know what I mean? But yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like of course I want to be a part of exposing more people. Like I said, I eventually my shit gonna grow. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I ain't the kind of person gonna give up on shit. You know what I mean? I got different ways and techniques, market strategy I haven't used and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got one girl. She want to be a predator hunter. The girl Tiffany, the one I guess I got her. I think I put it. Did I unprivate that shit? I think she looked at my channel and shit. I think I might have put it on private for a second. Cause I gave her a look at my channel. Like, yeah, girl, I'm catching predators. Oh shit, look at this word. Oh yeah, you want to do it with me? Oh yeah, I'll be down. So I think I made a video about her. It might be private, it might not be. I gotta check and see. Yeah, Alex does keep it real. I think he can be funny. All right. I mean, I think he's funny when he not trying to be funny. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying. So, but a lot of his jokes don't be funny to me. But a lot of things he do say be funny and shit. A lot of things he do, like when we out there talking to that little girl. Yeah, I'm only 8 years old and shit like that. Yeah, that kind of should be funny to me. You know what I mean? That kind of should be funny. But there's a lot of stuff that don't be funny to me. Everybody got the different sense of humor. You know what I mean? So everybody got their own sense of humor and shit. But like I said, every time we talk on the phone, it's all been cordial. I mean, all the although I did all this no deal, I still always call them up. I'm like, hey, what's up, Alex? Man, you know who called the job, right? You know who did this, right? You know who did this, right? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, oh yeah, hey Cam, what's up? So we all talk about shit. We talk all the time and shit. So if it happened, it happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, he just JDQ just soft and you know what I mean? Slow and shit. You know what I mean? He just slow and shit. He get really emotional and shit. Real emotional. Oh yeah, I'm about to start doing catches, but yeah, hey guys, I called the police. Call them up to give them a heads up about shit. Why you doing all that shit? I already did 10 catches and shit, G. You know what I mean? You don't gotta do all that shit. This ain't no goddamn professional job. You want to catch a predator, just go catch him. I mean, it's not that hard. There are predators everywhere and shit, G. You ain't gotta be no fucking rocket scientist to do this shit. Just saying. You ain't gotta be no rocket scientist to catch predators. All you got to be willing, have some balls. You know what I mean? 'Cause me, I go everywhere. I go inside the houses. I'm following down alleys and all kind of shit. Only thing I haven't been able to do is chase them down yet. You know what I mean? 'Cause most times I'm already full. I'm already about like I'll say I don't know how much I weigh, but I know nigga overweight and shit. I seen one film when I'll film myself from the bottom up. My stomach looking like polos. You know what I mean? Polo from Florida. My stomach was looking like his shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn. Like, God damn. So that's the reason why today I ain't gonna try to eat nothing today. I'm just gonna try to drink different juices and shit. Just try to get my workout program up and running. I haven't been working out with nothing of shit. Like I said, I was sitting in the house from goddamn, besides traveling around for picking up money or something. I'm down there sitting in the goddamn one spot from October to goddamn August. What was that? That's November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So damn near like 9 months really. You know what I mean? 9 months. You know what I mean? Like a lot of you crazy. That's why I watch. I don't know. I just try to keep it real shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I sat in the house for 9 months. Then decided to come outside. Once I came outside, then bam, it was on. It was back on and cracking again. So yeah. But likely, I'm definitely gonna give out some action outside later on tonight. Was it 10:30? It's kind of early still. I'll be on for a little bit longer. I gotta go take a shower and shit. I said I want to eat, but even though I said I'm not gonna eat, I might eat. My desire is not to eat, but sometimes I get around food, I can't help it. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard going on a fasting binge and shit. You know what I mean? But once I get started, I'm all good. But the hardest part is starting it the first day. I mean, and now I'm thinking about food right now. I'll basically say I don't want to eat so much. Now I'm just thinking about food. So most likely I'm gonna start that diet program a different day because I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking I'm hungry. So, but yeah, G, I'm gonna get back on later on today. You got some street action. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all some street actions. I don't know. I don't duck no questions. Only thing I try to avoid the racism stuff. You know what I mean? Other than that, though, I mean, you guys any question, I'm gonna answer all your questions. You know what I mean? Controversial or not, and a controversial question is the same as a non-controversial question to me. I'm just saying. So, but yeah, bros, and ladies and stuff like that. I'm gonna catch y'all later, so I can try to give y'all some catches later on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, I mean, make sure y'all tell Ramy to go on mommy. Tell him it's over. Tell them the honeymoon's over. You know what I mean? Earn that. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.